Look at the watch, it's perfect timing. I can see clear, clarity diamonds. Ice on the crew, everybody shining. Can't nobody stop me from grinding. I like it wet, I like your body. We having sex, I'm deep inside it. I spin a chick, look how you ride it. She having broken through 90. We had it rough. Don't break cause you tough and I knew you was solid. That time I was stuck and ain't no winning knowledge. Don't never depend on nobody. Stuck up your bustin' by whoops with no mileage. I go to sleep and I get a deposit. 12,000 feet is just me and the pilot. It's Wednesday, we landing in Friday. Check out the pointers, it's young gonna. My bitch is the one and she wet like piranha. Her beat like a drummer, then leave for the summer. Today the sun feel like a sauna. I only see me and my vision is tonal. Take care of your vision, stay out of trouble. She stay in her feelings and why I can't settle. It's cluttered and hard to be subtle. Strut like a bell with no buckle. Got all color cash in the duffel. My bitch is a snack for the pantry. I'm breaking her back in the mansion. Been maxing, relaxing, ain't worried about taxing. Shit paid up, ain't nobody asking. Still put that shit on the love for the fashion. Can't come if you coming with baggage. Look at the watch, it's perfect timing. I can see clear, clarity diamonds. Ice on the crew, everybody shining. Can't nobody stop me from grinding. I like it wet, I like your body. We having sex, I'm deep inside it. I spin a chick, look how you ride it. She having broken through 90. We had it rough. Come break cause you tough.
Speaking of the replay, let me go ahead and click record real quick in case something happens. Okay, I mean we got 700 people in here right now. 700 on a Friday. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Fucking do it, YOLO. Nah, the last time I had a music stream was a minute ago. But yo, chat, welcome back. It's a Friday. Hope you guys are doing good. Obviously, it's the last day of the week. It's been a pretty decent week, I'll say, for the most part. Now let's just finish off strong. I think this week, chat, we had like what, 2 trades on stream, or was it 3 trades on stream? 2 or 3? I think it was like 2, right? It was like we had a trade on. You know what? It's not me thinking here. Let me just go check the journal. Let me check the journal. I try to get a journal, but every time I make a copy, the black and pictures don't disappear. What can I do to fix it? What do you mean? If you make a copy, then all you gotta do really is okay, so here's what you do. You do exclamation point journal in chat. And then with that journal, you click on that journal, and there should be a blank template, and then you make a copy, file, make a copy, boom, boom, and then you insert your pairs here, time frames here, everything you want to enter here, and then go on stats, and you just add like, you know, your setup. I mean, you go your journal, and then you add your stuff. And once you add to the journal, it goes on the rest, you know, goes on everything else. So yeah, that's how you do it. But I'm in the journal. You think we can incorporate pineapples? Yeah, but like I haven't really like, no, I mean I haven't done it myself. No. What can we do to incorporate pineapples? Well, a pineapple is just another entry. So like if I were to give a pineapple on like in my channel or something, I would just put it as a second entry, like just as a regular second. I put it as like whatever the entry was, like, you know, like let's say it's a fake out, or let's say it's a starter play. I'll put like a starter play, and then boom, right? But yeah, no, that's it. That's all I would really do. So just like a second entry, I guess. Yo, what up, Janez? FX, going on, man?
Yo, what's going on?
Going on, man?
Not much, chilling.
Happy to see you here on a Friday. You've been here every day. I seen you. I'm trying to see who's really here every day. You know.
I think last Friday, but I was on the Zoom, but only for like 20 minutes because I was out.
Yeah,
I still came through.
Yeah, you still came through. I've been trying to see who's like really here every day.
Don't worry, I'll be here every day.
Now you said you're gonna be here every day, so another day, another dollar? No. It's another day, another discipline. Not another day, another dollar. So he's added a second entry. Got it? Yeah. So like, for instance, like we had I think right here, January 20th, 2023. We had this entry, then we had a pineapple. This is the pineapple. We had an entry. No, wait, no, that was not it. I forgot where it was. Was it December? I think it was December, actually. We had it somewhere, though. I forgot. Yeah, but it's just a second entry. That's all that. I just put it as two entries. So one entry here, another second entry there. I wouldn't put it as like, the reason why I wouldn't put it as, I wouldn't average it out, because there's two separate entries, right? And sometimes the second entry might have a different stop, right? So it's kind of hard to average it out. So I'd rather just put one entry as the first one, and then second entry, second one. So if we were to hit stops on both, then it'll be two losses, right? Basically. But yeah, chat. Let's start the Friday off. Let's start with our analysis today. I guess we can start from there and then see what's up today. So I think today you do have news. You do have a red folder. Yeah, prelim UOM consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. Eastern. So in about 2.5 hours, you have news. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think we'll be off before that time today. I mean, obviously, you know how things go, right? But like, assuming with the volume and without us having any like major folders today, and us having CPI or PPI yesterday and CPI day beforehand, I'm pretty sure if we get a move, we'll be earlier than 10. I'm pretty sure we'll get something at around like 8:30 or 7:50, right? In the next like hour and a half or so. Maybe an 8:20 comics open 8:30, but I don't think we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be an early move, and then that's it. That's what we're gonna catch and call it a day. So it could be a day at 9:30, 10 today, or even before 9. All right. Yeah. They're the better, man. The earlier it is, the better it is, because we finished off our week early and we'll move on to next week, you know. But yeah, let's finish off strong. Let's focus on remaining disciplined for the next trade and see what's up here. But first things first is we gotta do the analysis. So the analysis today is 11:30 cough 12. Yeah, no, today chat you have So you have like, I think 1 day into the weekly, or not even 1 day into the weekly. You have like 9 hours left for the weekly. And it looks like the weekly sort of just came up this week and started to reject this resistance up here, right? So you started to reject like 2040 levels, 2030-60 levels. And if you look at price here, this is, I guess this is the range you're in. So if you're starting to reject this resistance now, right, and this candle starting to flip bearish after filling the wick or half the wick, now that it's flipping bearish, there's a possibility that this candle could likely drive down to retest the lows. And looking left, that could be between like 1980 1960 levels, right? That's what I'm expecting here. So there's that. I think the day today is pretty heavily bearish as well. You close bearish below this range on the daily time frame. And if you look left there, a couple days ago you had this right here, right? This is the range you're in overall. You obviously closed bearish at resistance here, right? This candle closed bearish at resistance, right? And then the next candle, what happened was it closed bullish, right, respecting the support. This candle closed bullish above, right, but I guess I had no bottom wick, so the next candle is closed bearish at resistance. And you sort of create like a mini range here from here to like basically here. Price came down, my bad, from here to basically here. And if you look at price today slightly closed below this range here. So we're kind of coming back down to retest the lows, right? As we're closing below the range, I would assume that we're going to come down to mirror this traffic to the left hand side and be able to tap into this level to the left here. So this is your support here on price, and this is your next level right around here. You should be able to come down today to mirror that traffic to the left. So I would assume that, okay, cool, as we're coming down here, we should be able to fill 1980 1990 levels, right? So I would assume this is today's daily candle. We could come up to create a super top wick, but by the way things looks like it may just continue to drive from here. But every time you close below this level here, chat, right, let me show you guys in the yellow real quick. Every time you close below here, this candle respected, this candle closed below, this candle closed below, this candle closed below. What happened? Right, what happened on this candle? What happened on this candle? What happened on this candle? Or what's gonna happen on this candle? You're gonna likely fill the range, right? Because last time we closed below, this thing came down for the range. Same thing happened here, and this is the same thing happening right now again. So I would assume that we're gonna do the exact same, just like the trade we took yesterday on the 30-minute time from yesterday, right? We took the gold sells yesterday, and then it was literally the exact same thing that's happening right now on the daily. It's just a clean traffic back into the range. But yeah, you got range to 1980 1990. That'll be great. And I believe positions for us today, the key is how could we get in with the daily time frame, and how could we line up with the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, right? So if the weekly shows again that you have range coming down towards where again, if this is your resistance up here, and this is like your levels right around here for next support. If your target is like 1980, right, and you go to the daily and the daily shows like 1980 as well, because that's your next weekly support, then 1980 is your overall target for a day, and you have 1 day left in the weekly, and today's the day where we close below too, right? So there's a very high chance that you will likely come down today. Now it's just a matter of how, when, and where. So I'll say for me today, sells would likely be, so I want to see what the support is first. Let me just draw a line here at 2001.749. There's like a strong support here. Scroll to the left, see if there's any levels that has broken before in the past. So right now I see right here, boom, 2000.877, just move it down towards there as the most recent support. Keep looking left, look for more major levels. There's also a level here, so I'll mark that up. I'm gonna mark that for temporary purposes to see where that is. So 2917 is your overall most recent. Then you have another strong support at 2000.227. So let's keep scrolling left and see what we got. And I'll say, yeah, so you could say the safer sells will be cleaner below 2000.772. You can also take sells below 2000.917, but if you're like 7 pips away, right, you might as well wait for the closure below in total range, and the total range takes you down towards the 2000.227. So that's my next support here for sells. And then below that support, where do you have clean traffic leading to next? So now you want to drop down to the higher time frame. You're gonna see the 4-hour candle. If we were, oh wait, how did this 4-hour candle close? Before I get into that, there's a strong support here. You close below here, looking left. Every time you close below here, what happened? You see, yeah, like around 1992, 1995-ish will be your next target, because you're below this range here, right? Even though this candle right here closed below, didn't drive, it still came down and tapped these areas. Same thing happened here. This is a pretty decent area here, right? Pretty strong levels going across. So yeah, 1992 ish, 1993 was your next support. So if that is the 4-hour candle, 1993, I'm gonna go back to where I had my levels marked up earlier at 2000.2, and I'm gonna see what 1993 is. So if 1993 was around here on price, it makes perfect sense now, right? Look left, your next support is right around here, 1994. So if I were to take sells today, I'll take sells targeting 1994 because that's what you got looking left, right? So let me go ahead and just redo this line, like that, right? So you have a support here going across. Same thing happened here, rejections here. So yeah, you have clean traffic till then. So I'll say sells today chat would be below 2000. Anywhere below 2000 would be clean for us to drive down towards 1994. That's an overall 60 pip range coming down. That's if you were to get sells today, right? There's no guaranteed, but with the daily bias and the weekly bias starting to shift, you can start to assume and anticipate those sells. Now, that'll be below 2000.5 to 227, right? So anything above there, no sells, obviously, for me. But the thing is, just because the initial bias today on the daily is bearish, doesn't mean you can't drive up as well. You still drive up to create a steeper wick. And if it does do that, let's say price does drive up, where could I get my buys, right? So for my buys, I'm gonna need a range 2 breakout. So range 2 breakout for me is likely gonna be, I'll say right around here, 2013, or it could change during the session. It could possibly be above 2009 as well. Above 2009, a pretty decently strong level. And if you were to close above there, right, and form a range 2 on your way there, so how that look is this. So right now, this is your support, right, on price. This is your resistance likely. Right around there, I guess you can say. This is one range, I'll say. But if you were to sort of form a range here, which you're doing right now, right? This yellow, this pink box right here is like a little range that's formed right now, because this is your new support here. This could be your new resistance. So then this could be your range 1. This can be your range 2, right? But if you come back up here and close back about 2009 with the bottom wick, you could possibly take buys going up to fill the range, because as you're breaking back above this 2009 level mark, I believe the 4-hour candle will also be breaking the highs. Yeah, the 4-hour candle will be breaking the current highs, right? So if the previous kind of high is up here at 2012, then you can wait for buys above there instead. So here's what I'll do today. If you were to close above like 2009, I'll need a bottom wick for buys. But if you close above 2013, they'll be off the rip, going straight up towards the 2017 mark. All right, because you'll be breaking through 2 ranges, and 2 you'll be breaking the 4-hour highs, and then you have lots of volume afterwards. But yeah, if you were to close above here like this today, I wouldn't take out the rip. I'll need some type of support formed or a bottom wick formed. And then once you get those levels formed, then yeah, obviously buys would be valid to fill the range. It's like a nice 40 pip range dropping up towards 2013. And then if you close above 2013, then you got buys going up towards 2017, and then we'll take buys there as well. But that won't be till then. And right now I'll just place it above 2013 for buys above there. Obviously you got stars below 2000. All right, so whatever's in between this range here, I can care less for today. As of 7:19 a.m. I can care less for what happens in this range here. It's not my range to trade. There's no direction in this range, and you won't have direction until you break out, right? Because there's a difference between direction, volume, and clean traffic. In this case, you could have volume, you could have clean traffic, but you may not have direction. But once you break below here for sells, you have direction. Once you break above here for buys, you have directions as well. So whatever's in between, I'll probably stay out of, but once you break out, that's what I'll be looking for. All right, chat. That's gold for me today. Simple, just straightforward. That's all we're waiting for. All right. So it doesn't matter what price does in this area until it actually breaks out is when we'll lock it in. And it could be shortly, or it could be in a couple hours. Hopefully not though. But yeah, that's gold. On to GJ next. I think GJ is overall pretty nice today. I think the daily time frame closed below the range. You kind of close back into this range here, right? You close below most recent. So after a top wick is formed, I would assume that you'd be driving down to fill the range, and that takes you down towards the 166, 890 levels, or even like the 165, 848. I'll say here would be a pretty decent level, just because looking left, you have some rejections there, right here, here, going across. So yeah, or even here, just a wick fill could be fine. But regardless of what happens, the flip gives you a 7 pip range fill, and overall this range gives you I think 100 pip range fill. So sells is pretty nice. But I'll say sells will likely just be below, if you were to close below like here, I'll say would be sells below like 168.411, right? Below 168.411 coming down towards 167.960 would be the sells for GJ today. I'll say it's a lot cleaner below there in terms of traffic, because you're breaking back into that range and you're breaking that structure, right? Whereas the price were to respect 168.411, then there's a possibility that you may at any given point come back up to retest the highs, right? But if you were to break back below, then yeah, obviously you're gonna drop up, right? And then buys would probably be today, I'll say, so the 4 count close a bit bullish here. There could be potential buys above here, above 169.210 or 169.300 actually, above there, because now you're breaking above range 2, right? So this is your range 1 here, this is your range 2, so you got range 1, range 2, and then this is your range 2 breakout above 169.300 to retest the highs, especially if you're creating all these bottom wicks for liquidity. If that's liquidity and you close back above here, then you have volume to drive up for the range. And then you're looking at target probably you're probably looking at target this piece right here, so above 169 to like 169 above 169.300 to like 169.700, 800, which is up here. So it's pretty decent on GJ today. But obviously we're not trading it, we're looking to trade gold. But in case you guys are trading GJ, yeah, that's what I'll look for. And I'll look to probably just avoid this range here, because there's no direction here until you break out above here or even below here. Right, chat, that's GJ, and that was gold earlier. And I guess now is the hardest part for a lot of traders, and that's waiting for the subs to come to them. So we have our analysis, we know what we're looking for, we know what we're waiting for, we know exactly the closures we need. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the subs to come to us and then hopping on the bandwagon, as always. But yeah, that's the day, man. Pretty straightforward day, all right, chat? So just enjoy your session today, and enjoy the fact that it's a Friday. Because I am gonna enjoy the fact that it's Friday. People say I don't look forward to weekends. Man, I look forward to every weekend, because I put so much work in during the week, and during the weekend, that's my time to like chill, you know, and just relax. So you said sales and gold are what level? I said sales and gold are 2000, below 2000, 227, below there, coming down towards 1994, and then buys above 2013 to like 2017. Yeah, chat, that's it. What up, mods? Horn analysis. Oh yeah, trade's taken. Yeah. Let me delete that. That was from yesterday, chat, in case you guys missed it. I want to check the record. So the record for the monthly becomes 4-1-0. On stream, lifetime becomes 163.77.48. Whoa, why isn't 77 updated? There we go. And then this becomes 20. Oh wow, we hit 3,000 pips on this. Nice. We're 1 pip away for like a good week. I'll say 6 days. Can you show me why yesterday's on the fake on a journal, not a breakout? Yeah, so it was because we had this right here. Oops. You can see you had this right here, minor resistance here, minor support here, right? Or not even that, sorry, here. This is where I had it off of here and here. So as you close back into the range here, that was range we caught, right? As it came back into the range, that was range fill. That was valid for us to drive back into the range. So our target was roughly around this level of support here, and that's why I closed off. Whatever happens after was relevant to the analysis afterwards. I mean, I think overall target was 2016 with the daily, but I mean, catching this bit was fine for me. Everyone in the comments yesterday was like, yo, Don, you should have held the one thing I'll tell you guys, man, you cannot be a perfectionist in trading. Like, you can't look back at your trades and see like for instance, like yesterday, you can't just look back and say, oh yeah, I should have held, like you should have held until 2010.97, or like, you know, like I shouldn't got in. If that's the case, then I should have got in at 2041.19 and held till 2011.16, right? This is another day. These things will happen again, right? But the last thing you want to do is just chase that, for instance, right? There's been plenty of days where like I close full at 10 pips and thing runs 200-300 pips afterwards. There's a couple days though where I also close full at 10 pips and I think reverses, but both days I'm able to make money, so it doesn't really matter, right? But the last thing you want to do is try to be perfectionist in trading. It's impossible. And you will never be profitable. You always be chasing a move, a position, or something, and you'll never be satisfied with your positions as well. Every time you close, you'll be like, oh man, I should have held here. Like at that point, you don't have a plan. Your plan is to simply catch every bit of the market. And if that's your plan, you're gonna get fucked up eventually. All right, today or tomorrow or next week. But if you keep saying should have held, should have done this, should have done that, you're gonna get clapped eventually, somehow, some way. And that's why I say, man, before you take a trade, make sure you plan out everything before you get into the trade, right? Make sure you plan out where you're gonna close full at, where you're gonna close partials at, where you're gonna move stocks to break even at, where you're gonna, you know, like move 10% profit at. Like these levels should be marked out way before you enter the trade, because once you're in the trade, the last thing you want to do is act on impulse now, right? The last thing I do is just act on whatever you feel like it. Like, oh, this trade's running. You know what? I'm not gonna move stocks to break from here. I just think it's gonna run a lot further. Like then you start taking positions and managing risk off emotions, and it's not consistent and will never be consistent because it's off of emotions. Emotions, you know, it's gonna change day to day. Depends on what happens in your day of life, right? Some days you might feel a little passive. Some days you might feel a little aggressive. So just try to plan out everything beforehand and just move off of logic. It's crazy. I used to watch this guy 4 years ago. He had 100 viewers. Izzy, what up, man? 100 viewers? 4 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago. I didn't stream 4 years ago. 3 years ago. 100 viewers though? You've been OG then. The boys and Marcos, yeah. Marcos still around. Marcos, I linked with Marcos like last month. Still around. Congrats on the view record, yo. Thank you. 3,200 viewers. That's insane. Yeah, it was it was random too. I wasn't even expecting it. Thumbnail brought in crowd early. The thumbnail? Did it work? It was a good thumbnail today, right? Like what? 10 winning streak? I think it's 10 on the stream. I think it's 10. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? I thought it was 10. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't 10. Maybe it was 8. Maybe I should have told the designer it was 8. But it's okay. At one point, we're on a 16 winning streak. So, and I didn't have a thumbnail for that. So this makes up for that, you know. Yeah, no. At one point we did have a 16. I think like last week. And I didn't include that. So you know what? It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe it was a manifestation, chat. Maybe we might get 2 trades today. Who knows? Thumbnail is still active. Yeah, the buy stops are still active. Chat's like, huh? Where the buy stops, Don? It's not really clickbait. It's more of like finding ways to bring in an audience so I could provide them value. It's only clickbait when the video is shit. And the video doesn't bring any type of value or anything, you know. But do you ever close partials like 90%? Leave runners? No. Like I think last year I would usually close like 50% of my positions and let runners rock, or 65 or 75. This year I've been closing full all year. I've been closing full all year long. And that's been more efficient to me as well, to be honest, than closing half and then the rest rock, you know. Yeah, no, I like last year, year beforehand, year before that year, I would just close half, and then I just realized that closing full is much more efficient, because we look at the stats and overall, like the break evens add up, or like the half closures kind of add up, and closing full we usually end off the year because we don't get a lot of runners. Like our runners, I'll say like 85% of our trades just wouldn't run. Yeah, we just hit our whatever, like 10, 15, 20, whatever range you have, and then just start to reject afterwards. We just start close to full at those minor levels. But yeah, you keep cracking the rock will eventually crack open, right? Like there could be days or months where all I catch is 10 pips and I can't get any runners, but then all of a sudden, eventually that one day will come where boom, yeah, I get rewarded for what I've been doing, and you might see a runner trade. Like yesterday, I had potential for runner trades. I think a lot of people had runners yesterday. I didn't have runners, but maybe it's just about staying consistent until that time comes, right? Because when that time comes, it's just like a double XP basically that day, right? Or quadruple XP, whatever the XP is. Are you gonna trade NY if you have a win in London? Yeah, no, there's been days where I had wins in Asian and then London, and then I still trade New York. Yeah, no, I'm still trading New York regardless of what happens. So again, like there's no limit on what I take in a day, right? There's no like 1-2 trades a day thing for me. It's 0 to infinity. It's like some days I could have 1 trade, some days I can have 0 trades, some days I can have like 20 trades. So as long as there's setups, as long as the trades are valid, as long as I have my volume, right? Obviously, as long as things line up, then I'm willing to trade it still. If things, look a little slow and rocky and there's no volume, there's no setups, then yeah, of course, I'll call it a day. But yeah, some days I would have like 20 trades, 20 plus. And also, yo, Christian D, the runner thing as well. The whole point of us having runners last year and the year beforehand was because like the runner position, right? It's supposed to make more than an initial close. So like closing 9% for me didn't really make sense because you're closing 9%. What's the point of leaving the 10% to rock when the 10% might not make more than your initial runner, right? So I'll close like 50 or 60 because 60 or 50 could still run further for me towards wherever. Like let's say I close off and I make I catch 20 pips, right? Half, and then I would let the rest rock for 60, 70 pips. Yeah, cool. The second position or the runner would then now make more than my initial close, and that's what a good runner will be, right? But I never seen the point of it when the runner didn't make more than my initial close. So that's why I never closed like anything more than 75 or 80, just because you can just come back up at any given point. At that point, it's like it's saying like you're just manipulating the stats, right? Because it's gotta be useful in a way. It's gotta make sense, right? And that's what made sense to me. Until you stop training out there. Well, yesterday I called it a day on stream. I was still on the charge though. I was still in the channel if there was anything, but there wasn't anything yesterday. Like I think yesterday you came down for the sells, and then like you just started to range. You came back up, came back down and retest the lows, and you just ranged for Asian range, and London kind of dipped down a little bit. And yeah, no, that's that was yesterday. You haven't really moved since. Not anything crazy at least. I rather just trail stop. I like it got to the point where I rather trail stops, you know? Like I wrap on my stops and profit. Like yesterday's candle was perfect. Like yesterday we had like that 15-minute candle opened up, right, chat? And then once the 15-minute candle opened up and it created a top wick, we move our stops to a top wick or the flip, because that candle shouldn't have flipped after, and then it just drove. Right? So sometimes it's not really about the pips and profit, it's usually about the levels we're tapping and what's happening at the moment. Like yesterday we had a perfect opening. So move it to the flip or the break of the highs, right? Whichever you prefer. Yeah, it comes down to what you prefer though, you know, like what works best for you. Like last year that I thought that worked best for me, but then I realized after time that this might work better for me. And that's why I started to do this more this year. And it has been working a lot better for me, you know. I think we first start off as a trader though, or as a price action trader. Yeah, you would be looking to likely close partials, but then over time, as you gain some experience, more experience, you may consider closing full, because you realize that depending on your trade setups, or yeah, depending on your trades and your probability and everything, that might be more efficient to close full. This depends. Maybe for you, you might catch more runners than me, so maybe you closing partials might be better, you know. But for me, a lot of my runners just sit break even, so I just started close full. But like you gain that skill over time, right? During those 3 years of me closing half and partials and move, and you know, and letting the rest run to my target for runners. During those 3 years, I also learned the fact that I learned the skill to. I guess I built upon my FOMO. Like I learned to not have FOMO. I learned to understand that okay, once I have a plan, just stick to that plan, and whatever happens after is none of my business. So let's say like yesterday, if I were to close full at a certain area and it were to drive down afterwards, it's none of my business. That trade is over with. All right, I close full and that's it. On to the next trade. So I learned that over 3 years of me doing that. I was building to that discipline. But when you're new, obviously, it might be harder for you to do that. So that's why you want to have runners in case you do miss the move, right? But then as you gain more experience, you realize that okay, well, am I really missing the move, or is this another day in the markets? So you can't just grow with time, I guess. Experience. It's just natural, right? How many years have been trading? 4 years, almost 5 in December. What advice would you give to someone who is thinking on giving up trading? Yup. You would have wasted all that time learning a skill that can stay with you for life, but instead of dropping your own ego, you rather give up. That's crazy. In too deep for real. Damn, there's a lot of questions today. I'm trying to read. What do you think 2002 is a better level to sell because they're in support? Yeah, that's pretty valid as well. I think I had this level. I forgot why I had said 2000. Oh no, I think because I just wanted a closure below these ranges. I just wanted completely to close below. The last thing I want to do is take a 30-minute entry, and next thing you know, you reject off the 5. You reject off of 2000 afterwards. So I'd rather just see a closure below 2000 to clear all that range, because below there you have clean traffic until 904, and it's just purely clean traffic. There's nothing in between stopping you from coming down towards 904 afterwards. Why your pip count higher last year? What has changed? What's changed is that we're only 5 months into the year. Like I think last year we did 3,900. This year we're sitting at like 800 basically. Still got quarter 2 left. You know, halfway through quarter 2. We still got quarter 3, then we got quarter 4. So yeah, still got time, but it shouldn't be a competition. Like it comes down, as long as your account is growing, it doesn't matter what the pip count is, right? It's about percentages, and it's about what you're really benefiting off of it. I mean, if I finish off with less than a lower pip count last year, doesn't mean this year was a fail. The win rate is still higher than last year. The account was greater than last year, right? So I guess if you just adjusted to the current account balance, or I don't know. But like I'm not really like looking to like chase last year's stats, right? Like last year, you gotta let it go. You're on to the new year. As long as your account is improving, your account is growing, that's all that matters, right? The whole point is for you to grow as a trader. And what shows you're growing is your account balance over time. So as long as that's happening, we're good. I'm trying to join Discord, but it only lets me into announcements. You gotta click verify. There's like a green check mark that says I think it says mandatory verification. You see that under please read? Under please read, go to please read, and you click on mandatory verification. There's like a check mark there. You click the check mark and you're in there. Once you click the check mark, you're in the group chat. And then from there on, you have access to all the free channels. If you want to purchase channels, then you can, but it's fully up to you. But yeah, you gotta do that. A lot of people miss that because they're new to Discord. I get it. Discord is confusing, not gonna lie. Yeah, for real, chat. 1.5k viewers right now, but only 400 likes, chat. Let's get to 650 likes. I think we could do that. Don, if you would notice that you win more with the trade combination of GJ XAU, would you then go back to that? Or maybe not because you have capital, so it's smart to be a little more conservative. I'm not trading GJ because I'm trying to be more conservative. It's just like I've been putting all my time into gold and forward testing gold, so that's all I've been focusing on this year. It's not really about being more conservative. I'm pretty sure if I traded GJ like last year, I'd be fine, right? The breakdowns are the same roughly, but I just been focusing on gold. I don't know what to say. I just haven't traded GG this year. It's been strictly gold. But no, it has nothing to do with being conservative now. Are there subs you used earlier in your journey and still see them working out but chose to drop them? Like different strategies when I first started, but once we came with the playbook, we haven't changed anything since. No, if anything, we're adding on to it, but everything we have is just like we try to refine it each year. Like last year, our struggle was the previous high or low, and it's still a struggle this year. Actually, let's see. This year it's been 75. Yeah, it's still a struggle kind of for us this year. Last year the win rate was 68 with the previous higher low. Or no, last year the win rate was 67 with the previous higher low. Yeah, so there's things that we struggle on still. Like this, for instance. Let me see what this is. I don't know, we didn't keep stats last year. Yeah, but yeah, no, we still struggle with that. And that's our weak link. 30-minute time from this year has been pretty weak, 71%. Yes, the trade was 30-minute time from though. 57% last year, or yeah, last year basically with the 4-hour time frame. That's terrible. So we haven't touched that this year at all. Yeah, what's key this year though is this. Like this is gonna be key this year. If like see our quarter 3 and quarter 4 stats, see how low the win rate is, like 78, 64, 53 September, 71, 67, 75. Like if we don't improve this year, then there's a problem, right? But we'll find out during quarter 3 and 4. Like I think we kept the same pace this year with quarter 1, or if anything we did a little better. We had 100% a month in February, and we lost like what, 2 trades in March, or 1 trade in March, and in April was all right, wasn't bad. May so far has been starting to heat up. June last year was amazing, so we'll see how this year goes. But yeah, like this is what I'm looking at though. Quarter 3 and 4, if we don't improve this year, then it will be a problem. I'll have to go back to the dungeon. Who does this guy think he is today? Where's your suit?
What's still?
Who does this guy think he is? The man, the myth, the legend.
What is the deal?
What's the deal, man? The deal that today's a Friday, and
You ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high today.
it's a Friday, and at least about a win.
I don't know about that. I'll be rooting for you
I'll be cheering for you on the side.
while holding him in the broom.
Wix caught blocked from the stream last night. Bro, I was texting yo in the chat, and I realized I was on my girl's account on YouTube. I was like, oh. it was on G's account. I was just messaging the chat like yo, and you didn't see, I think you were on live chat mode or some shit, so you probably didn't pop up. I was on my other account. I was like, all right, I see how it is, Wix.
You know, John.
Yo, I come on Wix's stream like, oh yeah, like yo, I could imagine, man. People come to Wix's stream and drawdown, and they watch his stream, and the first thing for the first 15 minutes yesterday of the stream, he's just dancing, and I was like, wow, if I was in drawdown right now and I was trying to ask for help, I would be pissed off. Come on, this guy's streaming for agent session, thinking he's gonna give you a nice analysis, and all he does is dance and just chill on stream.
I gave a nice analysis. It was 15 minutes into the stream, though.
Yeah, like 30 minutes to the stream.
No, 8:17. Analysis was 8:17. Go back to yesterday's stream.
That's funny.
You gotta go to the 127 mark of Tuesday's stream.
Why? What happened there?
126.
126. The stream was what? This day?
The 9th. Is that the 9th? It'll be on my screen. Fast forward, it'll be on the screen, top left.
Oh, yeah, it's 9.
Go to 126. Yeah.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, you gotta rewind. 126. Help me get out of my Uber job? Yes, just keep showing up. They're not scaling your pay with inflation? Well, maybe you should do what the minimum wage people did, right? They all lobbied and they got their $15 an hour. Not based on anything. No inflation, no nothing, just arbitrary. Just 15, why not 20? Here, $20. Go complain to somebody in government. Tell them you're part of a minority group.
Where's that?
Wait, what?
Sell alcohol outside the club, then charge $100 for rides. Create the problem, then solve it. Yo, that's you know what that sounds? It's like, yo, let's have illegal immigrants hunt down sex offenders for a chance at citizenship, and we can call it aliens versus predators.
Oh, that was that.
Okay.
From that's what the other day was about. I was confused. I was like, what? I guess he mentioned it in the stream. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, how big was your brain that day?
Big brain always.
What up? You know, big brain always. I'll be back in about
Whoever wants to clip that, just do it.
1 minute.
Take your time, brother.
1 minute.
Shameless Asian plug. Only takes that long.
Philip. All right, perfect. Shameless Asian session plug, gang. 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday, Asian will continue. And Sunday Unfiltered continues 8 p.m. Eastern on, take a wild guess when. Sunday. All right, see you there. Don't forget to like. You are right. You gotta like the stream right in there. Right in there. I don't know, but I'm smoking up some gas. This is most fire shit I've had in a long time. The weather at your place? Sunny. Open gas? Yeah. Life's a beat on Cinemax. Movies, got my bigger tits and a bigger ass. That purple cushion. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Can we see some results of the signal service? Signal channel, where you at? Testimonial time, right in the stream. What up, Darren? What up? Falcon Fury, Carlo in the house. What up, man? You look ready for the club, all of you. I feel like I just came out of one. Yeah. Guess this is where we take a bathroom break? Yep, just pee right here. Nez, how the fuck you unmute your mic, bro? What kind of voodoo powers you got?
Nah, don't unmute me at the start.
Oh. Damn. You going to the gym today, Wix? No.
Wix.
Wagwan.
Just chilling. What I think, yo, Wix didn't sleep last night. No, he didn't. He was he definitely traded London. He told me to trade London. I was on the phone. He's like, yeah, man, tomorrow I'm gonna stay up all night for London. And I was like, London? Did you catch the push? You gotta push at 2 a.m.
I was pushed.
Did you catch it?
No.
Oh, you weren't up?
No.
You done? All right, Donna, you're gonna be up for London too? We should stream a 24-hour stream. time is news today? 10 a.m. But I don't think we're gonna be here till 10 a.m. to be honest. I think we're gonna get an earlier push today. You have 8 a.m. here. 8 a.m. volume should kick in. New York volume, and then we should have. We should be able to have more positions below 2,000 or buys above 2013 today before 9, I believe. Simulation this weekend? Yeah, simulation this weekend. We're doing a simulation this weekend, a simulation session. I don't know what day yet, Saturday or Sunday, but just subscribe to the channel, turn your noties on. I might give you like a 1 or 2 hour heads up, but I'm just gonna go live randomly and do the simulation session. We've done it before in the past. I'm just trying to try out this new one. Someone recommended me the new one. I'm gonna see what that's about. Yeah. Can we see some results of signal service? Sure, it is right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. These are results.
Hey.
This is this year. Yeah, that's the year so far. This is the last 15 months.
Give me an account gain 0%. Math ain't mathing.
Yeah, I should remove this.
The math ain't mathin'.
Thanks for recommending Blueberry. Amazing trading conditions for gold, tight spreads, and no commission. Oh, speaking about that, yo, they're giving away chat. Yeah, they're giving away right now. They're giving away actual physical gold, like an ounce of gold, like an actual gold coin. I thought it was pretty cool. They're like, all you gotta do is place a trade before. I guess I'll post more about it later on my IG, but all you gotta do is place a trade on the broker. If you have the broker, then all you gotta do is place a trade on the broker, or my bad, place their first trade between the 26th and the 26th of April and the 26th of May, and then you're able to get one of 5 gold, like physical gold coins. You can just get it and you can sell it for $2,000 or whatever price of gold is right now, right? Right now it goes at 2004, and it's kind of cool. So whatever price goes is the price of that coin. So maybe in, however years, it could be higher, could be lower. Likely gonna be higher though. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You get an actual physical coin. Yeah, no, but the broker's been fine. I've used them, like, it's been almost like, I think it's been a year and like 2 months now since I've been using them. No problems. Only had a problem like once or twice, I think, where the broker froze. In the last year and 2 months, I think the broker froze for like 5 minutes one time. Wow, I was in a position. That was like a couple months ago.
Smacked it.
Remember that? That was like last. I think no. That was like last July or something, August.
The big dub.
All the signal service are scams, right? I mean, I guess so. Yeah, if you believe so, I guess so. It's whatever you believe, It's whatever you think. Remember that I was tripping? Yeah, no, I was tripping too. You own physical gold? Once I become a profit trader, I'm gonna get gold to hold while I'm trading gold. Yes, I got a vault in my crib, and when you open the vault, there's gonna be a bunch of pineapples in there. Golden pineapples. Gold and the template of a pineapple.
Well, pineapple.
Imagine. I don't have gold. I ain't got gold. I ain't got physical gold. I just have gold on my on the MT5. What's the gold spread for Blueberry? Right now it's 1.5 pips, 1.3, 1.6, 1.1. Their verification process is brutal. Well, yeah, it's a regulated broker, right? So they want to make sure all is good before they register you in. It should take you a day or two, nothing more than 2 days, I'll say.
Berries? What do you do? You just send in your ID, probably. That's it.
Yeah, send your ID and you send your other stuff, yeah. ID and proof of address and all that. And...
I ain't sending them none of my other stuff. They're gonna have to pay for the rest. Yo, Wix, how about that other stuff? Nope. They're due 10 p.m. I mean 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Nothing major though. We should get moving beforehand. Like I'm pretty sure we're like we have comics open in about 15 minutes here, or 10 minutes here. Should be able to see something beforehand. I mean, I don't think the reason why we're not moving today is because of prelim UOM consumer sentiment. You know, I'm pretty sure if it doesn't move, it likely won't move that much during the 10 a.m. push as well. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's why we're not moving today. We already had CPI yesterday. You already think, yeah, CPI. Oh, my bad. CPI, and then you had PPI, and then you had unemployment claims yesterday, right? Like you really think what's holding us out of today's range is prelim UOM consumer sentiment? Doesn't make any sense, right? If you're gonna drive, you would have drove already, or you're gonna drive soon. Might pick up. What's your thoughts on news? We're just bringing volume. One thing that's guaranteed in news every day, no matter what type of news folder it is, that'll bring in volume, and then you just take advantage of the volume afterwards. It's nothing. Like, to be honest, like it's nothing major. Like, if there was a gun being held to my head and I had to place buy stops and sell stops for news, I would not do it on prelim. I would do it on core PPI, or not core PPI. I'd do it on CPI or FOMC or like NFP, but I would not do it on prelim. It's likely, like you may see a spike, but I don't think it's anything major today. Let me get a free mouse pad. All right, send me a DM. Send me your actually Jay Carey. Yeah, send me your DM. Show proof that you're Jay Carey on YouTube, and then ship your free mouse pad.
Oh, he's a member on my channel. Join.
Yeah, you can get a free mouse pad. I got you.
Hey, Jim Carey.
Jim Carey.
Love you and Dumb and Dumber. How much sense?
How do you know how long Blueberry crypto withdrawals take? I haven't done a crypto. I usually do bank. Bank withdrawals take anywhere from 2-3 days. Your first withdrawal might take a bit longer, but once they verify your ID for and everything for withdrawals, one time it was a 1-day withdrawal, which is crazy, but that happened once. So, but usually it's like 2-3 days, business days.
I wonder how many messages you're gonna have in your DMs right now.
I know. Let's check right now. No, it's not that much. The boys win tonight? I hope so, man. I want to place a bet on it. I almost won the last bet, Wix. I had the 2 guarantee ones. I don't know why I went full send on the other ones. Yeah, I think
that parlay was looking good though.
It was the RR was there. I wanted to win so bad, not like just to say that no one can talk to me about RR anymore. No one can say a thing about RR anymore. What's the green logo behind you? It's a seahorse. Seahorse.
down does a seahorse make?
Huh? Go find out. Shit. Yeah, all I need tonight is Matthews to score, man. Or do something.
Seahorse goes now.
Someone said in your DMs, where do you message Don? Huh? My IG DMs. It's my DMs. It's my IG DMs. Whoever that person was, though, messaged me with the proof that you are that guy on YouTube. That's your username. Sending a video saying that's your account, and then I got you the free mouse pad, free shipping, and free everything. I got you. The mouse pads are fire, chat. They are neat. Did I show you guys the mouse pads? I don't even have them on my profile. Nah, it's not. Not yesterday's post, right? Yeah, I showed you guys how they look though already. They're nice. Let me pull it up again. Yo, you streamed for 4 hours yesterday, right? Or no? 4?
3.5.
3.5. That's not too bad. Yeah, right here, chat. In the community channel, I just sent the photos of the mouse pads in the Discord. Got this. Got this. Got this. Got this. This one's neat. Yeah, the colors and shit, it's just our new color scheme for the website. It's our new theme, I guess. Our new colors. We're ditching the red, black, and white, but yeah. So it just matches. And if you look closely, there's like a little logo here. The FX logo. DM you my M4, ready out of 10, Don? Alright, I got you after. I got so many DMs, man. Is it possible to transfer funds from broker to broker? Is it? Is that possible, Wix? I swear I've heard of that before. Like through a wire.
Most brokers won't allow it.
How's that gonna work though? I guess it's through their wire, through another wire. Like they gotta do, yeah. It's too much work for them.
Where the wire has to come in from you, because then they have to match up the names in their system internally. For the deposits. And it's like thousands of people on brokers. They're not gonna go out of their way to like figure that shit out. Right. Back in 10 minutes.
May come back in that pair of glasses.
I'm gonna go find another pair.
How do you introduce to trading? My boy, at my friend's birthday, introduced me to trading. He's like, do you know what Forex is? I'm like, nah, what's that? He's like, yeah, you can trade gold, you can trade oil, you can trade currency pairs. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know what it was at the time. All I knew from that year chat was I was a freshman in college, right? I was year 1 in college, and I remember going to my classes, and one of the classes had like I don't know what the class was about, to be honest, but I know that it looked like you guys know those I don't know what these are called, man. These are called like NYC like those, you know, those banners that go across and it shows like prices, like at the NYC buildings. They have like these right here, for instance. I don't know what these are called. These things. It just shows prices going across the screen and just like keeps rolling on the current prices. But yeah, there's a ticker, price ticker. Oh man, I'm a trader. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, it was like a classroom. It was like a price ticker, and you can see through a classroom. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I want to be a stock trader one day. And then I remember going to that class, and one of the classes they asked like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be a stock trader. And then next thing you know, that same year, I got into trading. That same year, my boy introduced me, right? But she's like, I was like, yeah, so I want to be a trader. She's like, do you know anything about trading? I'm like, nope. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about stocks. I knew nothing about anything about crypto, about Forex. I knew nothing. I still don't know anything about stocks. I don't have any stocks. I don't trade stocks. The only markets I've touched was like crypto and FX. That's it. But I do believe it's all the same concepts though. Years after. What I started at college? Graphic design. Does he still trade, my boy? Nah, I don't think he trades. Well, actually, I don't know. I think so. I'm not too sure. Hopefully. Until his thumbnails? Well. Comments open in 50 seconds? Yeah, 50 seconds here. Chat, there's just been no movement today, so there's nothing really to do right now, at least until you start moving, right? Like, I can't just like push price here. But you do have comments open in about 23 seconds here, so maybe you might see something for comments open. Let's see, 16 seconds. Will we get some volume? I think this morning we started at around right here at 6:30. And we're at the same price point, right? Basically, 2005. Might be a late push today, but if it is a late push, I'll probably call it a day early though. What advice do you have for someone starting Forex in 2023? 2023, starting Forex, I'll say try to soak up as much information as you can and learn from as many people as you can. You know, keep your window open, because you never know what the best strategy is for you is. I mean, this works for me, but it doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. It works for a lot of other people in the chat, but again, you could be different. You might work better with something else. So try to learn as much as you can and take advantage of all the resources you have around you and use that towards your own strategy. You know, don't try to be anybody else in the industry, just try to be yourself. So find, you know, whatever works best for you. Yeah, a piece from him, a piece from him, a piece from that guy, a piece from me, a piece from whatever, and then combine that together to make your own. That's what I did. Comex open? Yeah, Comex open here. You had I mean, nothing happened. It opened up. It could start to push in the next 5-10 minutes, but right, it can just activate any given point. But it is the Comex open, the commodity exchange open. But right now you have nothing. Still no movement. When will you start trading 820 open? I'm trading it right now. There's nothing right now though for me to trade. Comex open is nothing different from the New York Exchange open, NYC open, or New York open, NYC open, London opening, Asian opening. It's just another opening, right? So there's nothing new and different about Comex. It just brings in the volume, right? But your job still is to make sure that volume lines up with your price action. So it's just like any other trade, any other news day, right? Where you have news, you have volume, and then you take advantage of that volume by trading the price action. That's what we do. So like, yeah, we're trading Comex, but it's just like there's nothing I can do with Comex right now, you know? Like there's Comex open, but it doesn't mean we got to take a buy or sell. It hasn't closed above or below my ranges. It's still in this range, and there's like no direction right now, right? But it's nothing different from trading news or trading any other session out there. It's all the same concepts. It's just volume. This volume, chat. Are you married? Hell no. I'm 23 years old. Not yet. Too early for that, man. I need to live my life. I need to enjoy life. Too early to get married, man. Well, chat, what's the average age of people get married at? Maybe like 28, 30? No, that's like kid time, right? You got kids at that time. Like 35, right? 35, 30, 28. 20 might be 29, 30, right? Around 30-ish. 27, 26 is like kid time. But you know, kids think life is over after marriage. Well, I mean, if you're with somebody, it doesn't really change anything, right? But nah, it's too early to get married. You got married at 22? Yeah, some people in my high school got married at like 18, 19. I'm like, wow, that is crazy. Some cultures, I guess it depends on the culture. Some cultures like getting married early. Yeah. Oh, nice. You have some volume here. Wow. That was 33 pips, chat. The day just started, I guess. Might come back into the range here. 1 hour top wick, 1 hour flip, 1 hour range fill. Crazy. Kids in your late 20s, y'all don't want to enjoy life. Damn. Yeah, I guess it depends on your culture, I guess, where you're from, what your parents kind of led you towards, I guess. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm thinking about growing this business. You know, that's it. That's all I'm focusing on right now. Growing this business. and then goes in the retest 2012 area, and then start pushing down, following the daily and weekly trend. Yeah, I'm pretty bearish today. I'm pretty bearish right now on the daily. It's just matter if we can break out or not. This 1 hour count is interesting, Chad. You broke the highs here, right? And you're still below these ranges overall. So at any given point, this 1 hour can still flip bearish. And if it does flip bearish, this could be your liquidity graph for prices to come back down to retest the lows, right? And then you can likely come down to retest 2000 and then maybe even 1994. There's potential. My only concern is the 4 hour candle. But I believe if you were to reflip again on the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour candle will likely reflip bearish as well. But obviously, if you don't want to wait for that reflip, you can wait for a closure below 2000 after the flip. There's some decent range here from here to here. Maybe, let's see, we drop down to the smaller time frame. Maybe we could get sells below here on the 5. If you get a closure below like 2003, there's potential. Because from 2003, that's the 1 hour flip, and then you have range coming down towards 2000, right? It's pretty decent. It's not too bad. Until then though, man, we can still come back up, right? We still come back up towards like 2013, break above there even. But yeah, you're starting to get some volume here, which is good. You're starting to break out. You still don't have direction, obviously. You still don't have clean ranges. You need direction and you need clean ranges, right? So this might be volume. Clean ranges might be above 2009 to 2013, but you may not have direction until above 2013. So just be cautious of this level, because at any given point you could break back into the range. But yeah, my buys are above 2013. That's what I'm looking for. I got none of that. No, I got none of that. How do you measure pips on TradingView? That was interesting. You get this tool right here, this measurement tool. You grab from the point. Well, measuring gold pips, you don't really need a tool, to be honest. It's pretty easy to measure pips on gold, right? Like 2008 to 2009 is 10 pips. So like 2008.1 to 2009.1 is 10. 2008.1 to 2009 is 9 pips, right? So it's pretty easy to calculate that. But if you don't want to do that, just grab this tool, measure this. This right here is 500 point range. It's 54 pip range. That's all that is. 54.3 pips. So pretty easy to measure pips on gold. When you buy, when you open to buy, please. As I said multiple times today, I got buys above 0.13, 0.300. Anything in this range is irrelevant to me. I can care less for. I'm looking for buys above 2013 and sells below 2000. One pip equals $10, right? Depends on lot size. I think one pip for $10 is like is one lot. That's a one lot. So for 10 pips, that's 100. Yeah, that's a one lot. What's RR? Rinse and repeat. Yeah, chat, I got so tired of the RR questions on Instagram and stuff. So nowadays I just reply back, I just say yes. I just be sarcastic about it, because at this point there's no need to explain myself, you know. The results are the results. We've been having the same argument, or not argument, but same convo every day for the past like 4 years at this point. So At this point, I just say it means, you know, I just say yes. Don, but you risked 20K to make 5K? Yes, that's exactly what I did. R means risk to reward. No, it means rinse and repeat. If somebody tells you R means risk to reward, they're not profitable. It means risk to repeat. I mean rinse and repeat. Risk and repeat. Don Bo, I subscribe to your private signal group on Discord. You are not as active as your live streams on that group. What? 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 Way more active in that group. What are you talking about? Way more active. What? No, this year, this is the signal channel this year. This is the stream this year. There's a difference. There's like triple the trades. Triple the pips. Triple everything. Now I'm active there all the time. You might join this week, and yeah, I don't trade GJ, but you knew that, right? You knew that already. Like it's the journal is right here. Everything we do is on this journal, right? So you see everything. You see the last one I traded GJ and all of that. So you knew that. It's nothing surprising, right? Or it shouldn't be surprising. Yeah, no, there's a huge difference between the two though. It wouldn't be a similar channel if I wasn't active on it. Like, you know, it's just like whatever trades I take is in that channel. Like all the trades I've been taking has been on that channel. On this account. Or at least 9% of the trades. Oh yeah, you're pushing here, chat. You're breaking the highs again. Closing about 2009 here. I think the 30-minute candle closed bullish here above most recent support. Again, the 1 hour has a strong resistance here at 2009. If I'm looking for buys today, again, I'll probably wait for 2013 to break, just because that's the 4 hour break of the highs, right? If you were to break the highs above 2013, you're likely gonna come up towards like 2021. And as you come up towards 2021, or my bad, not 2021, 2017, that could be the range fill that you may have. Right, because also if you close above 2013, you also have a day flip as well, right? Because 2013 is right around here. Day flip is there. 4 hour break of the highs is there as well. It's just much cleaner above there for buys. The only way I can get buys above here, chat, I mentioned it earlier, is if you get some type of support formed, right? So if this is your support here on price, right around here, and you closed above the range like this, right? So if you were to close bearish at the support and form some type of range here, cool. Right now you can say, okay, well, as that forms, you have a minor resistance coming across now because you just formed resistance. So if you were to close above there, then yes, at that point I will take buys, because now you're breaking back above these ranges, right? And you can take buys going up towards the next range. But anything above like 2013 will likely be off the rip. I wouldn't need that steep of a bottom wick unless there's a change of events, but likely gonna be off the rip above 2013. What do you mean you don't see me that active? We gave like this month. This month we have it's been a slow start to the month, right? But this month we have like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades. 10 trades roughly this month. Last month we had 30 something trades. But it's not up to me to be active. It's up to the markets. If the markets aren't active, right? Like you guys have seen how May has been. All right, it's not up to me on how active I want to be. It's up to the charts, the market. It's what the market gives me. It's not like I don't control that aspect of markets. And it's whatever is happening, whatever I give out, I'm taking. So if like I'm not giving trades for the signal channel, I'm giving trades for my own page, my own MT5, right? So whatever is valid, I'm giving that out as a signal as well. But there hasn't been much this week or this month. But that's also how it was in April too. But April was still pulled through. But the last thing you want to do is give a signal for a signal channel, not for yourself. A lot of people do that. A lot of people just give a trade out just for a channel, and they're not even taking them themselves, right? And it just makes no sense. But again, I'm trading for myself. The signal channel is just a plus to that. Is there a way you can change the music? It's either listen to my Spotify playlist and I get copyright, or we listen to the free copyright music, which is this, unfortunately. Isn't 2014 2.7 better for buys? Where do you have that off of this? I got mine above 2013. Because you already break the 4 highs at that point anyways, right? Yeah, I got mine above there, most recent resistance. I'm guessing you have that off of a different time frame, maybe? You might have that off of the 30? Or where do you have that off of? Crazy that you think there might have been no trades. Might be worth you exploring other styles, because I have made thousands from trading gold, also in long from 2002, which was an obvious long. Oh, my bad, bro. You're just better than me. You're straight up. Nope, you're just better. Like, must be professional. Shit, my bad. I want to trade with the banks like you, man. Come on, bro. You can't say there has been no trades to have. I guess not. I guess I can't see them. I guess I just can't. I can't get in. I just can't trade. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should start changing my strategy. I mean, Don's blind. Oh man, another Friday, huh, chat? Typical Friday. You know, Lee Stone Road, did you know that somebody has an entry from $1? So meanwhile, you got entries at 2006. Somebody got entries for $1, bro. So I guess they might be better than you. There's always somebody better, huh? And there's also that one person that mines gold. Maybe they own gold. So there's always bigger fish in the ocean, man. Free gold. Might get closures there soon, chat. For 9, You have a four breaking the highs very shortly here. 2012.800 is a four breaking the highs. So we close above 2013. You have range going towards 2017, right? And oops. Yeah, could get by a short lead. The thing is, like, if it comes down to like 945, 950, we might be better off waiting for the 4-hour close, because the 4-hour close is right around the corner. And if the 4-hour closes, I'll say above, if the 4-hour candle is able to close above here, 2013, then there's a high chance we can likely come back into the range, because then we'll be breaking back above these levels to the left here, right? So as they come up towards like 2024, you have this range here. I'll prefer a closure above here, above 2016, but we're like 50 pips away. Let's see. Yeah, 20 minutes left though. I'll rather wait for the 4-hour close likely. Yeah, I think you spent the whole entire 4-hour candle earlier today, just coming down, and then the second half you kind of just started to flip bullish again. What's up, Don? I'm going all in again today. Oh no. Please don't. Duke Dennis? You watch Duke Dennis? That's crazy. Yo, I appreciate us being here today, by the way, chat. Much love, man. Thanks for 2.1K viewers right now. Thanks for all-time highs this week. We're currently sitting at, I think, 56K subscribers. So, yeah, we're growing this year, man. We just hit 50K a couple months ago. I appreciate everybody here. Everybody here has helped, has been part of the growth and journey. So I appreciate all of you guys in the chat. Everybody. Yeah, 56.7. Almost 58. Let's see, chat. Here's the thing about gold here now. So, like, you're on to your last 20 minutes of the 4-hour candle, right? If you close above here, you'll likely drop out towards 2017. You broke the 4-hour highs, I believe. Here's the thing. Buys may be valid for me, but I'm gonna need a bottom wick in this case, because you do have the last 15 of the 4-hour candle. The only way I can take them is if you get some bottom wick, but overall ranges should be tapped at 2017, right? You have this entire 4-pip range here, but I would need a bottom wick for this next candle. So wait for the closure in about 30 seconds. If you get a bottom wick, I'll say tap into like these levels here, 2012, 2013. Obviously after a top wick, then we may have some buy stops on the flip of the candle, but you need a top wick obviously. So let's see. If you don't get a bottom wick, then I guess we'll wait for the new 4-hour candle. But I'll say, yeah, bottom wick. I want at least to see these levels to the left there. I'll say 2012, 2011, not 2013. My bad. 2011, 2012. If you tap those levels, I'll place a buy stop on our current break at highs. If you don't, then I'll wait for the 4-hour close. But yeah, there's volume here. There's ranges. There's volume 15 close back into the range. This is all clean, right? It's just a matter of the bottom wicks here. Let me just go ahead and do this here. Chat's all awake now. Chat's like, oh shit, it's time. Yeah, it's time to lock it in. Yeah, if it just pushes it without coming down towards 2012, I just watch it push up, and we'll wait for the 4-hour close. Because I'm afraid the reason why I'm waiting for a bottom wick towards there is because that's where price tapped last time into. And I'm afraid the last thing you want to happen here is getting in here in the last 15 and having this 4 kind of pull back, right? Because it has to pull back for the close, and then it has to pull back again for the new opening candle for the bottom wick of the new 4-hour candle, right? So the closure of this candle, the top wick, and then the new 4-hour bottom wick is what you probably want to wait for. So that's why this is key to wait for a bottom wick tap into those levels there, else. any given point, you could come back into the range. Now Wix is back with the sunglasses now. Still got the shades on.
Sorry against my shade. These are Dior's, bro. Christian Dior. Yo.
Christian Dior. No buy stops or anything yet, chat. You kind of came up, you broke the highs. If you were to get activated there, before waiting for a bond wick, now you're like, ah, shit, it's gonna flip again. It could flip again still. It's still above the ranges, obviously. It's still open, but I wanted initially to see a bond wick coming down to 2012 here. What levels do you have, Wicks?
Hey, I don't know. I just had 2 empanadas.
What?
Oh boy, I got that itis.
Itis from what?
Empanadas. You never had no empanada?
Empanadas at 8:47 a.m. Eastern in the morning.
Yeah, but like they make it like, cause right near the school, they got a place. It's the early morning.
You're gonna get the
and
itis for sure.
Ready, and they're like warm, like not warm, hot, like steaming hot beef empanadas. Just made. They had the little cilantro sauce over there. No, my ass was fucking swerving all over the road. Just in it. Delicious. I'm gonna go get some Cuban coffee right now too. I'm gonna go get me a fucking cafe con leche. And damn. Yeah, cloud 9. By the way, ID way.
Man, I just realized I could have been using a direct account on Blueberry because there's been low spreads and the commission on gold. Returning a spread, standard account with big spreads. Yeah, you're probably like, how the fuck does this guy have such small spreads and no commission on gold? Is he lying to me? Yeah, now make sure you choose direct account if you're a scalper. If you're like a swing trader, then yeah, you know, standard account might be better because it's a lot. There's well, actually there's no commissions either way, but spreads are a bit higher. And for FX pairs, that's $7 a lot, right? So I'm not sure how much it is on standard though. But yeah, no, if you're a scalper, I would suggest using direct. I use direct. Everyone careful, Don's Discord member Debbie, who appears to be a scammer trying to get people to join their copy. Hey, where they at? Mods, we're gonna boot them out right now. Who? DEBBI. I think he got kicked out already. I don't see them. Is that a funded account? No, this is a BlueberryMarkets live account. No, it's not funded. I've never been funded.
Look at the hourly, bro.
Yeah, I know. I want it to clean. The 4 account is clean too.
Oh, look, you're doing exactly what you did earlier.
The 15 was cleaner too. I just wanted a Bono wick.
Go to the alley for a second. You might get a. See this right here? Oh wait, right there. After this rejection, so you're getting this rejection. Here, you might get that range here, which would be maybe a bearish candle. A resistance forms there, and then you break it.
Yeah, same area, same levels. Yeah, same levels. Yeah, I'm like gonna wait for the 4-hour close here, chat. If it wasn't for the last 15 of the 4-hour candle, I wouldn't have needed a super Bono wick. But since there was the last 15, I needed a Bono wick for me to enter, right? It was a need. It wasn't like it will do it, but it was more so like if it were to do it, then that's our buy stop. If it wasn't, then simply wait for the 4. Yeah, that was the reason. Because some guys always ask me why sometimes I wait for top wicks and why sometimes I just enter off the rip. In this situation, it was a little different.
At 2013.768.
Yeah, and then also it may fill the ranges before like it may tap 2017 way before the 4-hour close too, right? But that's fine. We'll just watch it drive up. Because you have, if you have continued, you likely get another push after the 4-hour close. With the way it closes.
After that, I got 2022.7.
If we can close above here, that'd be cool. Above the 4-hour resistance wicks at 2017.
Yeah.
Because then you're popping, you have
That's the
range
4-hour,
up until 31. Or 27 afterwards. And then you'd be mirroring this, I guess, if you were to close back above. Let's just hope you don't range again here, but you'd be mirroring that. Yeah, and you got ranges above 2017 to 2013 too. Just in a range.
Oh, wait.
If you guys ready to buy? No, I'm not in no buys. If I was in buys, you'll see it. Hanko trade has a spike down there today. Whoa. Really? At 4 p.m. Is this still on the broker? Got some of the second buy stop. There's no buy stops. It's buys above here, closures. So once you close above, we're going to discuss what we're doing and what we're going to wait for. There's no buy stops. There wasn't a buy stop down here. There wasn't a buy stop over here. It just says closures above. Like once you close above, we'll start looking for positions. In this case, it did close above, but again, the 4 bottom wick. That's what I was trying to explain. 7 minutes, chat. You'll be fine. Could you potentially have made money on a long up? You can make money. You can potentially make money all the time, but that doesn't make you a profitable trader. What makes you a profitable trader is you waiting for your plan, you being disciplined until you have that set up. You following your playbook and only your playbook until you have your setups. Of course, you can make money left and right. You can make money. You could have made money on the sales just now from. You can make money from here. From 2015.83 to 2014.68 just now, right? You could make money there as well. But was that part of my plan? No. So it wasn't part of my. It wasn't anything I was looking for, right? Sitting in these buys here. Didn't get my proper bottom wicks. Didn't get my proper closures. Nothing there for me to take and for me to grab. Could I have made money on it? Of course. But if you're gonna have that mindset, you're never gonna make it out, because then you can make money on anything. You're never gonna have a proper true plan, right? You're always gonna be chasing something. I could have made money on this, could have made money on that, could have cut the sells here, could have cut the buys there. I missed the move. I was sleeping last night, you know, like you're always gonna be saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. So what's key though is what makes you a successful trader is being disciplined, because no matter the result, break even, loss, or a win, as long as you're disciplined for those losses, for those wins, for those break evens, and you follow your plan, you're a true winner. Because long term, that's what makes you it. That's what keeps you ahead, right? But a win doesn't mean shit. A loss doesn't mean shit. Breaking doesn't mean shit. Okay, it's a long term game. You can't judge your week off of one trade. You can't judge your, career off of one trade, but you can judge your career off of your discipline, and that stays. It's a skill that you have for life. That's what leads to those wins in the first place, right? Yo, thanks Don 499. I appreciate it, Lavanda. Is that how you pronounce your name, Lavanda? Thanks for the 499. Thank you. Appreciate you. Try to pass a fun challenge for YouTube. If I were to do something for YouTube like that, I want to make the title "Passing a Funded Challenge Using My Order Block Strategy." That video will do numbers. Numbers, man. That video would do numbers. If I make a video about passing a fun challenge, I'm gonna put that in the title as well. You started IC before? I watched a bit here and there, but we traded nothing I like, right? Like he does what works for him, I do what works for me, right? Sure, I'm trolling. There's no order block strategy for me. I don't trade order blocks. Don't worry. I'm not gatekeeping anything. 999, thanks, Don. Bro, you're petty, bro. he donates double the amount and says thanks, Don, with the same comment. You're a petty dude, Paul. That was a petty dono. That was an actual petty dono with the same caption as well. Blueberry's go to broker. Stop using your link. Yeah, if you place a trade, if you stop using my link and you place a trade before the 26th of May, you could get a free gold coin. But it has to be your first trade though.
Oh, we tell you when we get in a trade.
Yo, Big Pippin, what's up, man? Always showing love on Twitter. Is Big Pippin on your stream mix?
Not sure. I don't think so. There's like 900 people. I can't remember every single one.
I do. I know each and every person in my chat. Every single name, every single last name, every single first name. Bruce FOREX Trading, thanks for a 29. I appreciate you, man. 29 yen. Thank you for that. Don't guarantee every stream you will get ICT guru telling you you're wrong. You'll get someone telling you you're wrong, and you'll get someone telling you you're missing out on trades. That's how my life is, man. At this point, I just accept it. Yeah. Well, it's just like those are the personality traits of the FOREX community, you know? Yeah, those people, and you got the other people. It's all the same people. Same type of personality. Don't know me. I do know you, Lone Wolf. You started watching the stream 3 months ago. You started watching in February or January, late January. Stop the cap down, just spot it, every name. Yo, trading MK, you've been watching since I think I've only seen your name here like the last, I'll say 2 months. Not even 2 weeks.
Yeah, but what's he look like? I bet you if you see both of them, you can't recognize him.
What about me? King Julian? You started watching 2 weeks ago too.
About me? What about me?
Dustin V? Dustin V's been here for like years. Dustin V's a GOAT. Big shout out to you for passing your funded and getting your withdrawal, bro. See, I know them and their history. I know what situation you guys are in. I take notes because, you know, I'm trying to build the community, trying to build you guys. The goal is to get you guys to a better place than you were last year in trading. Do me. You guys all like, who wants candy? Me. How about me? Page God 233. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen you here before, but maybe you are a silent supporter, which is fine. You don't mess with the chat, you stay calm. That's fine too. I appreciate you for being here regardless. Sony, you've been here for, I think you've been here for like 2 months now. Context, like, looks to the LinkedIn. Your friends with Lamario? We talk every now and then on IG.
On the IG.
Just supporting. I support everybody. Doesn't matter how they trade, who they are. Well, about, yeah, I know Eric P. I recognize your name. I recognize your picture. Let's go. Of course, you've been here for 2 years. Yeah, P.O. Box. I know, bro. You guys sent me that picture. Redfall today will be as impactful as yesterday. I don't think so. I don't think so, but I would want to be wrong. You have a 4-hour closer, right? Okay, cool. So let's lock it in, chat. We'll resume that convo later. But look, you have a 4-hour closer. And I'm looking at this, chat. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking left to right. I'm looking at all of this. I'm looking at this. Looking at all these levels here, right? So it looks like we have closed above this range, right? And if you look left here, last time price closed above this range, what happened? You close above, next counter drove up, fill the top of the range, right? Same thing happened here. Just getting respected, came up, filled this range. So this is a pretty decent level here that you have. Same thing happened here. Close above, came up, filled this range. So 2024 to 2022 is a pretty decent level. Buys will be clean going up towards there. The only thing you gotta be aware of is the bottom wick for the 4-hour candle. So look left here. Where was the 4-hour candle last time price pushed up? In this case, it wasn't that steep. Looking at the 4-hour wicks here, rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. It wasn't that steep. This is fine. 2013 was a perfect bottom wick, right? So now it's just a matter of, okay, how can we push up with the 4-hour top wick? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for a closure likely above 2017 and then take buys above 2017 until the 4-hour resistance that we had marked up, which was I think 2027-ish, right? Or what did I have again? I forgot. 2021, 2024-ish in those zones. I'll say above there would be great. But yeah, 2024. That'll be your next target. So we'll look for buys about 2017 till 2024 to fill that range there, right, chat? But I'll likely wait for a closure above 2021. We could get buys above this resistance, but before we get buys above there, I would want a steeper wick. Even though steeper wick is unlikely because the 4 candle in the past has just rejected 2013. But if it does come down to create a steeper wick and you close back above 2014, you can say, okay, well, this is your support formed there. This is your resistance formed. If you were to close above the range here, there's a higher chance you'll likely pop up. Maybe that was steep enough, actually. Let's see. Maybe the next 5. Next 5, if it opens up and it's a steeper wick on that 5, then yeah, obviously that'll be the entry we'll have, likely. All right. But if anything, worst case scenario, chat, worst case scenario. We get no trades. Second worst case scenario, we get a closure about 2017 off the rip. Cool. Cool. Everybody good? Everybody understand? Everybody's on the same page? Everyone gets what I'm saying? Why didn't you buy support? I guess I missed the move. It's not good enough. I have accounts on Blueberry, can't switch. Yeah, you guys can make you guys know you guys can make multiple 25 accounts, right? So like, let's say you have a direct account, you can make a standard account. You can make like 5 direct accounts if you want to on Blueberry or on any broker. You can make any like unlimited accounts. They might archive your old ones if you don't use them, but yeah, you can always make a new account for sure. Nice, you're popping up here. Yeah, 4 minutes for a closure, chat. If you close above here, perfect. 2017. This is good.
About to take a FOREX snap.
Could you refresh the link on Discord? Discord link should be right here. Right there. Link in the bio. Link in the bio.
I can take this to yeah.
What do you say? We got off the rip here in about 2 minutes. Wix, what are you thinking? You thinking what I'm thinking?
I have 2017.681.
Whoa, I got 685. I was on a save. You had the same level as me. If you had the same level as me, I would have been 100% full margin. Nah, yeah, same level though. Yeah, if you had closure about 2017 in your chat in 2 minutes, off the rip, I won't need a bottom wick because you already formed it here. If you formed it here and you broke through, then you're likely gonna break through here towards 2021 without a new bottom wick, right? Yeah, it's pretty clean. Yeah, so that was a 4 bottom wick. That was a good call because look left, right? That's kind of where you rejected in the past for a bottom wick in this area. So that's why in this case I didn't need anything crazy. I didn't need it to tap like 2009 or anything. This is fine, but this was the what I was looking at initially. This bottom wick candle. But I guess it just popped with no bottom wick. Because I needed this bottom wick to confirm that that was a previous bottom wick, right? Because if you create a bottom wick here and you flip, then you're likely gonna like that was a 4 low. But now if you're breaking through here, this is gonna be the 4 low likely for us to drive. So I wouldn't need a bottom wick here. Here I'll just enter because you just have range. But you need a closure, which is in a minute and a half, and it looks like you may be closing. Target will likely be 2026 chat, 2024, 2026 ish. All right, and your stops looking like it's gonna be the 4 count flip because if the 4 count were a flip here, that'll be 2012, and there's no reason to hold it past that. You'll likely come back down if anything if you were to come and break that low. Why don't you close below?
All right, then just do the next 5.
Maybe the next 5. Yeah. Should be closing above here.
You have everything typed out?
Yep. Let me just place this.
Ahead of your time.
14, 13, 12, 11. I was like, oops, my fingers. Yeah, let's just be a closure above the range chat. Just same trade as yesterday. Well, yesterday was a fake out really, but today, similar trade. All right, nice. So you got a closure your chat. Got on bias here as you opened up. With the 5 closing above the ranges. And I believe these are the buys you got into. Stop loss is going to be the low at 2012.640. Target is going to be up here at 2026, 2024-ish. You can target these areas like here or here would be fine. I'm going to have it at 2026 for now. We'll just adjust over time, if anything.
I'm gonna need the Balkan Fury to scare the candles into driving.
Yeah, he used to be the gold whisperer. What's my stops here? 2012.64. Let me just place that. Make sure it's right. 2012.64. Yeah, 2012.47. And 2026. Yeah, chat. So this trade here, All that is really is pretty straightforward. Just a closure above the range, flip. That's the entry, right, on the 5. So if I were to put it in a journal today, it will be
Closure above on the 5. Inside the range.
target, what time is it? 9:10. New York gold 5 breakout, flip 5 oh, yeah, that's that trade. And then here, same thing, 5 12 3. New York gold
8 even point. That's right.
breakout 5 oh, yeah. So this entry chat is basically just like 5-minute time frame, 88% win rate, flip 9% win rate, 104 trades, 176 trades, and then breakout 84. So this trade is roughly like 86, 85-ish win rate. That's what that shows on stream. That win rate is breakout 78, 75 plus 79. It is roughly like a 77. So yeah, same trade though, same trade as we've been taking all year. What was your exact entry, Wix?
Wait one second. My entry is 2018-14.
2018-66. You had a better entry. You had it right on the opening. Same entry though. Oh, my bad. Thing chat. Breaking point is gonna be around 20.912, or my bad, 219. Okay, like around 1919, 996. I think at that point will be like roughly like 15-ish pips in profit. Because you're gonna be tapping into this level here to the left. So once you tap that level, at that point you can make it risk free because you can reject any given point, and that's also the wick fill too, right? This 5 is closing bullish here, I believe. Well, in 30 seconds here. Let's see how it closes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, if you guys are asking like what I would do in terms of managing risk in a losing situation, so if this thing were to go against us, I'll probably wait to see how the 1 hour closes or 30-minute closes. 30 or 1 hour. We're using the 4-hour stops, right? So the 4-hour flip is a stops, obviously. So we'll see like if like the 1 hour or the 30 were to close back below like 2014 or close bearish, we'll likely look to manage risk. But stops in this trade is pretty small compared to the last couple of trades we had. Smaller than what we had in the past. Stop loss is what is this? 2012.47. 2012.47. I initially had it at 2012.731, but 47, and it's an extra 2.5 pips because that's what the low is on Blueberry. That's a nice 15 close. 15 close, I didn't realize that. Yeah, 15 close above the range here. Above most recent, right around here. I'm not sure where I had this level from. I think that was a 5, right? But 5 close respecting, 15 close above. This 5 here, if it were to come up now and break the highs after a bottom wick here, you're likely gonna see it drive above 2018 933. But it has to flip first and it has to break the highs. And you see like a mini starter play there if it were to flip.
Pineapples? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, 15 close respecting. We break the 15 low here and flip and break the high. It's gonna drive up to fill the wick.
You mean the 5 low? You break the 15 lows, you breaking
Yeah.
the whole stop loss. The 5
5
lows,
look
yeah.
like 5 close, the 5 bearish candle close, respecting that level.
Yeah.
The next 5, I think we should drive up.
Yeah, the NYC open about 15 chat. 15 minutes. NYC open. Maybe you might get pineapples here, maybe. Not yet, though. I'll let you guys know if I do. And where exactly, obviously, but no, not yet.
No, are you saying celery or starter plate?
I'm saying celery. My bad.
He's saying sell, replay. Sell, replay.
Can you break the highs here? What's the high again? The high was 2018 94 98. Yeah.
So much better coming down.
Yeah, it looks like it. Same thing, chat. Just clean traffic to the left, right? And you had like this morning, I think we were looking to avoid this range, and it finally broke above here, and then now it's breaking above 2017. Should see continuation. At least towards 2020.
Celery. Vegetable. Celery. Just joke.
I thought we'll get a trade early today. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like 9:30, like 8:30, 8:15 or something. We'll get something, but then we started moving at like 8:20. The comics open. Comics open at 8:20, and then it took like a good 5-10 minutes to actually move.
Five should break the previous 5 high based on the previous 5 closing, respecting that support.
Yeah, or it could just be hovering here to the 30-minute closure. Because you have a 30 closure at about
It should break up.
30-minute closure in 10.
It should break up right now. Fucking drive.
Let me just put this in the channel before I forget. $20.19. What's your break-even point?
Below the wick.
2020, yeah.
2020.
Make sure I put that in the channel so everyone's aware. What's TP? Up here. My bad. 2026. 2026 is TP. 2026. That's off the 4-hour candle because it's basically a 4-hour trade candle. It's breaking back into the range. So yeah, 4-hour candle is the BE point.
Garmin Ultra Soft.
They have a minor onion here on a 5.
Extra minor.
Extra minor. Today's news, yeah. I mean, I'm expecting to be out before 10. You know, I'm not expecting to be in this trade by 10. With the way we close, obviously, like there is news, but it's not as major today. You have what was the end? UOM prelim, consumer sentiment. We'll see what happens by then. You have like 4 minutes left. There's a lot of time left. Yeah, stops are 2017.47. So I think if stops get hit, Then that's 18K, which is, I think, a little smaller than what I would usually risk. 5, 18, 70 times divided by 6, 5, 2, 5, 5, 1. Yeah, like around 2.8% on the account. So overall risk is like around 1 point something. That's a nice bottom wick. Yeah. If fitting a flip, that'd be great. Yeah, if a 30-minute closes like bearish chat below, if it closes bearish overall, we may look to manage risk. You have about 8 minutes left. If you close bearish below, I'll say, why do I keep opening this tab? If the 30-minute closes bearish here, right, and it closes bearish below 2014, then we'll look to manage risk. So if this thing closes like this, right, then at that point, we'll look to manage risk because now it's closing below 2014. And as it closes below 2014, any given point, what can happen next is you can just drive back down, right, to retest lows, and that might be a steeper bottom wick for the 4. So I'll preferably wait for that counter close for manage risk. As long as it closes above 2014 though, you should be fine. Anywhere above there. That's what we said earlier, right? Don't even believe in me. There's nothing to believe in. This is another day in the markets. Taking the same trades again. Stressing? Why would I be stressing? What's the worst thing that happens here? Hit stops. Hit stops for 60 pips. Lose 18K. 2% of the account. Take the same trade again next time we see it. It's just like everything is already sample-sized here and done, right? It's just a matter of remaining disciplined until the scalps come to us. In this case, the scalp came to us and we're taking it. Every time the scalp comes to us, we take it, right? It's like we're doing all year. So like, trade stops. I'm not going to do anything differently. I'm not going to go ahead and change my strategy up, change the way I trade up. It's just another day in the markets for us, right? Just mirrored the tier 1. Thanks for the 5 months. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I always tell you guys, man, it's just because you're on drawdown doesn't mean you're behind in the trade deck. Your ranges are still valid. You're still above these levels here until you actually close below, like 2014, on a 30 and the 1K. Then you can look to manage risk, right? But until then, you're still ahead. Like the overall idea of the trade, it's still valid. Like you guys are acting as if this is the first time you've been in drawdown. It's not the first time. It won't be the last time you're in drawdown. But just like for a win as well, or for a loss, it won't be the first or last time you're taking a win or taking a loss. So why are you surprised when you see drawdown, or when you see losses happen, or when you see wins happen? And I'll tell you guys too, after wins, because after wins, your heads are more clear for some reason. Some of you guys. I'll tell you guys, don't celebrate your wins, because when things don't go right, you're going to dwell very hard on losses. And that's what some people do in the chat, right? They celebrate so hard in the wins that we have. And then all of a sudden, when things go against them, things get very hard for them. And they start down the trade, start down themselves, right? So it's very key to maintain that composure throughout the whole entire process, no matter if you're ahead or behind.
Did your plan, right? You executed on your plan.
Like chat earlier was tripping out, and now it's come back up. Chat's like, oh my god, yes, it's driving back up. Like you should have that same energy when it was below at 2016 as well. Like it's drawdown you shouldn't be surprised that these things happen. You've been trading for a long time, chat. You guys know what happens in trades? There will be drawdowns sometimes. There will be, you know, wins, losses, and break evens. But you should have the same energy when prices down here versus when prices up here. Like, these things shouldn't like excite you, or like you should be keeping that same composure throughout the whole process of that trade setup. Before getting in, after closing, after hitting stops, after hitting take profit.
Topic for 5.
Obviously you want to win, right? You don't want to lose, but like, you know, yeah, it could be a topic for 5. This 15 though, in 2 minutes and 30 minutes is going to be
Yeah, this 5 closes bullish though and doesn't flip. The next 5 will probably come down, make a bottom wick for it, and drive up.
you hear that, chat? So you might see retest the lows again.
Yeah, we might pull back on the next 5 to make a bottom wick for this current 5. Nothing wrong with that. It's price action.
As long as the 30 minute closes above 2014, I'll still be in here. Final TP, we have TP at 2026. To relax and enjoy the market. Yeah, you gotta enjoy the drawdown, you know. Enjoy your losses, enjoy your wins, enjoy the journey, because once it's all said and done and you get to where you want to get to, you're gonna be like, what's next? Right? So you gotta learn to enjoy your whole journey as a trader.
Aren't you worried gold has moved too much? That's what. What's too much? Let's define too much. So arbitrary. It moved too much. Make stop.
Yeah, like it moved too much on this day. It went this day from 2051 down to 2001. That was a 500 pip move. And I caught the sells right at the bottom. What's too much? What's too little? What does all that mean? Huh? It's not so much on how much we moved, it's about levels we're tapping, right? Where we're closing. Yeah, it's all price action. Yeah, buy stuff set? No, I'm in buys. No buy stops. I'm in buys. Buy stops got set earlier and we got activated. Oh no, my bad. We didn't have buy stops. We had market execution today. So we got on buys right away. No, we didn't need a bond wick or anything.
Hold it. Why do you not always hold it 26 but close halfway? Not halfway. It's about price action. It's about risk management and probabilities, right? And at certain points in the trade, probabilities in the trade driving further go down, so why not secure the bacon can, right? Because this isn't the set it and forget it strategy, right? It should actually take logic and thinking. So, be proactive, learning what you don't know.
I thought that was a bond wick that you were talking about on the first 5.
But it did close bullish, so I'm not worried about it flipping, but
yeah. 30 minute close above most recent. 5 close above, 15 close above most recent. If you break the highs, that's all you need to break. The highs at for the 15 star play now. Highs at 2018. If you break the highs.
Try to help you out, but you didn't listen.
People try to help us out every day. We've been doing this for 4 years.
We're stubborn.
It's not that we don't want to take your help. It's just that like we've been trained this way for 4 years. Listen to just ourselves. Why would we want to all of a sudden listen to somebody else on a random day, right? Not that like you're wrong. I'm pretty sure you're right to your own bias and to your own analysis, right? Everybody's right, everybody's wrong to their own. But just like you asking why I don't trade a certain way, same thing I'm asking why don't you trade a certain way. Again, as long as it works for the end of the day, you know. But this is what I've been doing for 4 years now. Like, I'm dealing with the same chat every day. So it's nothing new to us. It's not like we don't want to listen to your tips. It's just, this is how we trade. This is what I do.
Come up to 2021 here.
Yeah, you have volume here. If you can re-break the high, I think you broke the 50 highs for a starter play, so you should be able to see.
I don't want to go break even too soon because it's just that.
Yeah, 2019. Just another day in the markets chat. No matter what Don chat says, Don says calm, respectful. Yeah, like I would never tell you your idea is wrong though, right? Because like I don't want to throw off your analysis, but then what makes you think it's fine to just throw off my analysis? I mean, no matter what people say though, it doesn't matter, right? I'm still doing the same thing every day. I've been fighting demons since like 19 and trading.
Demon chat.
Repeat there. No, I've been fighting demons for a long time.
So 8.
Were you going break even at 2021?
I got 2020, but I'm going break even at 2020. But
chat, if it hovers around here by news, which I highly doubt it, I'm pretty sure we'll be out for stops or we'll be out in break even or close full, whatever beforehand. But whatever happens, like if this were to hover here at like 955, 950, then at that point it's gonna close off because you have news, right?
Much volume.
Yeah,
volume,
but yeah, right now you have volume, but the NYC open. Lots of volume too. I'll say if it re-breaks the highs, I'll move stocks to break even. 2019.642.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have a 5-minute closure in about 50 seconds here.
Yeah, how I came down, made a low, rebroke the high. After it re-breaks this high, there's no reason for it to come down.
Yeah.
Weird all the way.
We'll be 10% profit. You should see a drive if it breaks above the highs again. 2019.
Be like 20 pips in profit.
Should see a drive towards the 2020.22 mark. Yeah.
Not too shabby.
And
One.
nice.
About it.
I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick and then move stocks to break even the moment we get the bottom wick for a new 5 because you're breaking the highs there.
Yeah, we don't know how far that goes.
Yeah, so this 5 shall close up.
One.
Should create a bottom wick. Once that bottom wick is formed, stops to break even. Let's get no top wick.
Right up.
Nice. Okay, cool. So once you flip bullish and re-break the highs, BE. All right, so at this point, chat, it stops break even after the bottom wick is formed. Right? So this is risk free now. You got a bottom wick too. If it were to re-break the lows, you could flip again on a 30. But overall here with the 5-minute open up, I'm expecting this kind of flip and just drive up towards 2020 minimum. And then
If it doesn't, it's house money.
If it doesn't, then we'll break even. Then I may stay for a bit longer, but I highly doubt it. Well, maybe. Oh, okay, there, break even hit. So yeah, price came down, hit break even there. The 5 re-flipped. Wait, you still in Wix because you had a better entry.
Not even close.
Yeah, no, I had a later entry. I hit break even. But yeah, no, chat. Maybe I might stay till 10. I want to see what news does at 10. But I hit break even personally for me. Some of you guys might still be in. That's cool. But I got a break even. I had a little later entry. I think when it kind of opened up and I entered, I entered like maybe.
Well, now I hope
like 4 pips.
Back, so
Nah, it should run. It should run. Yeah, but that was the plan, right? The plan was to move stocks to break even at what level? Like around 2019-ish. That's kind of where price tapped, retested the highs, right? And that's how we did. But yeah, I'm out of this trade here. We're break even. I'm gonna wait for maybe 10. I might still till 10. See what 10 does, because you have some potential here.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people in the channel didn't get hit with break even. I did though. But yeah, chat, like, just another day in the markets, man. You know, just like yeses win, yeses break even, nothing changes for us, right? Same positions we're taking every day still, same ideals. Now I want to see something though. I want to see what we peaked there for that trade. I think.
10.
Yeah, like 11. 9 was spreads, like 10 probably. Yeah, 9, 10. Nice. I have to open it. Still in?
Still in.
No flip.
2018.14 is my entry.
Moves out the current lows. That's positive. That's fine too. Yeah. 30-minute lows is pretty good. So now like the risk in that trade was what? If you move to a 30-minute lows, that's like around like a 19 pip stop now, right? Instead of the entire stops.
Yeah, but then it might start pulling back. There we go.
Oh
Just
yeah.
Yeah, it might start pulling back for the news. That's why I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, because like now that you're flipping bearish on the 5, right? As you break the lows, I was assuming that earlier as you were breaking the lows, and that's why I moved out to break even, was if you break the lows, you're likely to come down now to retest the lows at 2017, right? And 2017, if you look left here, this is also the 30-minute candle flip. 30-minute candle flips bearish, you may come down to create a steeper wick, right? So that's why our stops were at break even in that case. But don't get frustrated, Chaz. It's just another day in the markets. You know, we hit break even 78 times on stream, and we hit break even 115 times in the same channel. So it happens all the time. Don't be frustrated though. It's just another day in the markets. Another trade that just hit break even. No, I'm not in. There's no trades right here. I hit B. Some people close. It was like 8 pips. I believe I thought that by breaking the highs again, you see at least another spike up to retest like 2020, right? But I guess not. I guess that 5 had no top wick. I'm assuming that's what the case was, because I think that's what happened here, right? 5 had no top wick, barely a top wick. Realistically, with no top wick in the 5, I should have just moved stocks to break even right away. I guess I just wait for a bottom wick. Same outcome though. It doesn't matter what we would have done our basis off of. Same break-even concept. Any other day. Now, what we get in our trace out today though is the question. And beats per minute 404. That's not too bad. Are you live, bro? Yeah, low later entry, 33% profit. Nice. Is there a strategy not to take profits when moves out to break even? Because you had more range there. If you had a push above, like, because we're assuming with a price action that if you were to break the highs again, which you didn't do, you just push up towards that 2020, and then at that point we'll look to just, you know, close partials and all that. But in this case, like, it kind of just popped up here, never broke the highs, and just came back down. It's not the same plan every time though. It's roughly the same idea. Like, we have levels where we have to take advantage of, like minor levels to the left that we're tapping, right? But overall, some situations could be different. Like today, you had a perfect bottom wick on the 5, so I moved my stops to break even on the break of the 5 because we knew if the 5 were to break, it'll come back down. Yesterday's trade as well. Yesterday's trade, we were for a top wick, and then we moved stops to break even, and then the thing drove 100 pips, right? But this is what's key though, chat. So yesterday's trade, right? We closed off of what, 30 pips, and the thing ran an extra, you know, 120 pips. Who knows? This trade, we hit break even, because now what people do is they'll look at yesterday's trade and they'll be like, yeah, but yesterday this thing ran 100 pips. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my trade instead of moving my stops to break even or closing my positions. And guess what? If this trade does not play through, and you change your plan now because of yesterday's trade, it's gonna mess you up even further. So just, it's key to do the same thing every day, every trade. Last thing you want to do is just switch up every day based off your last performance of the last trade and define your whole entire strategy off of one trade, right? Is it going down news? I don't know. It could drop with news as well. News can just pop price up 100 pips for all I know. I don't know. But I guess I'll be here to watch it in 15. That deal played out though, right? Obviously, but break even is break even. I'm not gonna put it as a winner, and then most pips caught in a single trade. Probably there's a swing trade I had in 2019 from gold from 1400 to 1500. That was 1,000 pips. That was one of the last times I swung trade. It just wasn't as consistent and profitable for me. Biggest trade in this account was like around December 27. That was around 100 and something pips. Yeah, December 27. That was around I'm tripping. Oh yeah, right here. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, is it not? I'm 55 right here. 130 pips on this account. That was the biggest trade I caught in this account. But yeah, in the past, like I used to be a swing trader back then. Back in the good old days, the bad old days, the trauma days. But I used to be a swing trader back then. So we used to catch a lot more swings. But I'm a scalper. I've been scalping for like I think almost 4 years now. Almost. I've been trading for roughly five, almost 5, and I've been scalping for like 3.5 years. So trauma days, yeah. Yeah, I'm still here, chat. But if you guys want to call it a week, you guys can call it a week. You know, it's a Friday. You don't need to, like, we tried to follow our plan. That's what we did. Just follow the plan, executed, and you're a winner regardless of the trade's break even, a loss, or a win, right? As long as you stuck to the plan there, you're a winner, and that's what we did. Closure, enter off the closure, manage risk where we wanted to manage risk. Like everything was done perfectly, and you can't control the outcome of the trade. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, that doesn't. But you can't get mad at yourself when you set parameters that have been met before in the past. That doesn't happen this time. It's completely fine and normal. These are things that a lot of traders wouldn't understand though, because all they're thinking about is money. I need to pass my funded account. I need to get to a certain percentage of my account by the end of the week, right? But that doesn't determine your success. Your success is determined off of your discipline. Yeah, no, I don't know what news is gonna do. I do not know. But me and Wix now will be watching it today. And maybe we might get positions afterwards, man. Maybe it might be a 10:30 day. Yesterday, me and Wix were saying, yo, I think tomorrow's gonna be an early day, bro. I think we'll be off by 9 a.m.
Yeah.
When it looks like looking like 12:30, bro. Ain't gonna lie to you.
No. Oh, 10 to 2.
Like,
Broke north today.
Chad, the trade is done though. Like, some of you guys are still asking, can I still take buys? Like, that trade was based on the fact that we closed above the range on that 5-minute candle at 9:10. 9:10, 5 closed above. That's the 5 we're expecting to drive with the volume you have. We hit break even, we create new ranges now. This is a completely different trade. If you want to get in a trade, it's a whole completely different analysis. Like, my next levels for me probably is above 2021. Right? Those are the next buys I'll have above these areas. Above there, you have range going up towards, like, I think 2026, but I can care less what happens here till then. It can go up, it can go back down, who knows? But it's none of my business, right? That trade is over with. Featuring the seahorse.
Hey, whoever kept it at the lows of the 30, congratulations.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Good play. Go,
Yo, Asian session vlog tonight.
Yeah. Next Asian session is the Sunday Unfiltered for the members. Chat, 8 p.m. Eastern. Not chat. Everyone that was stable, be at the table 8 p.m. on Sunday. The rest of you, 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Asian session. We'll be live again. Still in? No, I gotta take an ID. Well, stops to be quickly today because we hit an advantage point and there's news coming up. What are you drawing? English language. Sunday PM? No, it'll be Monday through Thursday. Oh, you guys can't see it because that's a trade taken. Yeah. Yo, Robert. Yo.
What are you guys doing today, chat? What are you doing today, Wix? It's a
Friday,
Friday, bro. It's a Friday. Best day a trade, the best feeling a trade can have.
Gotta go up north.
You going up north? To where, Toronto?
No, like up north. Not even north. I gotta go up north from the.
Tampa?
Yeah, no, I'm going by. I gotta go by Orlando.
You going to Disney World?
No,
Up north, North Miami. Where's that?
North Miami. I said Orlando. North Miami.
What does the floor look like?
Like-
Oh. Oh, North Miami. Yeah, I'm probably going to a Leafs game today or something. I'm gonna just enjoy my Friday after I enjoy this nice stream that we have with the amazing audience, amazing people watching us, amazing supporters, number one DVS community, number one community out there. Just amazing vibes. Just gonna chill later, and hopefully win the game, sending good vibes towards the Leafs. You gotta win, bro. There's no choice. If you don't win, it's gonna be a very sad night for me, and you guys might not get a simulation tomorrow. So that's how it's gonna go. If you win today, then simulation this weekend. If you don't win today, then no simulation this weekend. All right, chat. G with the yo. Yo, Wix, I said yo 4 times yesterday on that account. I think you missed it. You see what I sent you on your phone just now? Drip or drown, bro.
Drown, bro.
Drown, you fuck. Drown? Man, I got the prison pants on with the Crocs on, bro. I got the prison fit. Straight from
Them shits look like the Riker 4s, bro. Rikers Island 4s, bro. How you gonna be wearing that talking about drip?
Simulation. Chat, you guys know. Some of you guys like here, because some of you guys be thinking like we never like went through like that part of the journey in trading. Chat, I'm telling you guys right now, man. I used to have my stops below 10 pips all the time, 9, 8 pips, 7 pips. But like the reason we evolved was for a reason. We didn't just evolve because we got bored. Like I was thinking the other day, I was going through my video, like, yeah, we have a video about keeping stops under 10 pips. Like this was an actual thing back then for us. Like our stops used to be like 6, 7, 8 pips, and then we'll just have with the
simulation.
Yeah, well, our win rate is a lot lower, but again, the gain was a lot lower too, same given time. But I was there before in the past too. That's nothing new to us, you know, like managing risk under 10 pips and shit. It's cool. If you go through the old videos to see how much like we evolved this strategy. Yeah, we used to do like 5 to 15, 10 pip stops all the time. Like that was a thing. That was a thing, especially in 2021. Trying to drive you crazy? Why? Why did it drive you crazy? Because I was just in the trade now, and the whole chat was just saying stuff, and I didn't go crazy. So what makes you? Why are you going crazy? If I'm able to get a signal out, take a trade, break it down on stream, have like 29 people watching us, and not go crazy, you have no excuse to not go crazy as well. If you're going crazy, it might just be because you're trading off emotions. But you want to use logic, man. My personality trait, chat, you know my personality trait, what am I, INFP? I think that's why I am INFP. One of the traits is like I use a lot of logic more than emotions. So whenever I'm in a situation and things don't go as smoothly, my first sense is just to use logic, because emotions doesn't get you anywhere, right? At all. And I guess it makes sense when I trade too. It makes sense when I'm a trader. No, I'm not in. We hit break even. I'm not in, and I don't wish I should have been in. I would not wish that I'm still in. That trade was a win based off of our plan. And there's that trade. It's over with. Gotta move on, right? What up, Jay Good? Jay Good, what's up, my boy? I'm still in though, Don. Don, thanks for the trade. Yeah, if you're still in, that's your trade, right? Pat yourself in the back, bro. Good shit. You know, anything that you guys take following me is your trade at the end of the day. I'm just giving you guidance. I'm just taking my trade, right? It's your job if you want to, you know, grab, you know, some sort of confirmation for me or whatever. Like, that's all on you. But at the end of the day, any win, any loss, any break even, it's all on you at the end of the day. It's you. If you take a win, nice, bro. Pat yourself in the back. That's yours. Do not give me credit. Take a loss, don't blame me. That was your trade, right? But same energy for the wins and the losses. But don't be that guy who just blames me for the losses and gives me credit for the wins only. I don't want credit if you're gonna do the same for a loss, man. We're just guiding, right? Yeah, you have news in 2 minutes or chat. Let's see. 1 hour's unclosed bullish here. You kind of just filled that range already at 23. What else can you do here now? Let's see what news does. News might pump us back down for all I know. If it does, then cool. I guess the forward candle will flip. And I guess you could say the forward candle was respecting this resistance, if that is the case. So that story might make sense. We shall see in 40 seconds. If you guys are still holding, just be careful, you might get slipped. Blow on, that is. I used to do that back then. Back then I used to play CeeLo in school, 4, 5, 6, the dice game. I used to blow on the dices and then toss them. I was a fiend. All right, 2, 1, and news. Yeah, I'm not expecting much, but I would want to be wrong. Wow, that is a 1 hour bottom wick. Wow, that is one beautiful bottom wick. Big gap here too. Third minute candle create a bottom wick for pair 30. Third minute candle's flipping bullish, or it looks like it was gonna flip bullish. How much is this wick fill on gold on the 1 hour time frame? 24 pips. Over our ranges is what? 63 pips. You're respecting the support level. You close above here in the 1 hour. Yeah, chat. Anything above 2021 will be clean for buys. We may get more buys later on. I'll be here until I'll say 10:15. If nothing happens by 10:15, I'll call it a day. But if you close above 2021 now, after a 1 hour bottom wick and everything's formed, you could get some more buys above 21 towards 26. So looking good. Maybe the next 5. This would be your liquidity candle. This candle came down, grab liquidity. If we're to close above, that's your lower wick. Alpha Omega, thanks for the tier 2, man. Appreciate you.
Looking good, cooking good.
If there was clean traffic here and this is how it looked, like this is your support, I would have had a buy stop on the 1 hour candle high. That's what we've been sample sizing, right? But since there's a resistance here, I'm worried that you could still reject here. So that's why I'm just gonna wait for a closure.
News came and went.
Yeah.
Wait for news here at 9 a.m. EST.
I think we had a win last Friday too on this day. 9:35. Last Friday at 5.5, we got 20. Yeah, Fridays and Mondays are our best days. Unlike news counters acting though, well, that's why we don't trade news, right? That's why we're just gonna wait for news to settle down, wait for our closures, and then because all the news does is it guarantees to bring you volume, and this is the volume you needed. Now it's just a matter of we can close above for price action to align, right? That's all that is. It's nothing. It shouldn't throw you off or anything. It just brings in volume, right? It can go either way though. It can go up or it can go back down, but. See how price is still respecting, even though you had news. Still respected 2021, still respected 2017. How news comes out? Negative? Negative. Okay, yeah, 7:45 news today, chat. So we'll be streaming till then, 7:45. You know, I want to see what that 4 does for us. FOMC member speaks at 7:45 tonight. For the New York session. So right before Wix will stream, we're streaming till that time. And then Wix will take over the Asia session tonight. And then you got London overnight. Right, Wix? Holy shit, we got a lot of people here today. I thought we had like maybe 3 people here on cam, but we had everybody on cam.
Yeah.
What up?
The whole squad came.
Yo.
I'm like, wait, the whole squad came. Just took over the whole screen.
I was in here by myself.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up, brothers?
What's going on, everybody? Avengers assemble.
Power Rangers.
Autobots.
Is Friday no agent session? No, there is an agent session tonight. Wix night is streaming agent session.
The replay will be on live. They'll be doing reruns tonight. Just go to YouTube. Don't even wait till 8 p.m. Just start reruns now.
Hey, Vietnamese. My brother.
What's good?
Damn, you sound just like ComFX.
Really?
You sound just like ComFX.
Is he Viet? What is he?
He's like Lao.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like near Viet. I think
Dude,
ComFX got into a fight. He posted on a story the other day. I was like,
Did he?
are you guys on his close friends? He posted on his close friends.
I saw it.
Well, maybe I'm in close friends for a reason. Never mind. Let me just shut up. Just aired it out for 2,400 people. That's funny.
Like a physical fight?
I think so. Just
This
like you.
fight?
Just like you. Yeah. He saw your video. He's like, yo, I'm on that same time.
it?
I went mental. Happened.
Yeah, you don't have enough screen space for everybody, dog. Crazy.
Where's Jacob at? He was here before.
Where, Ike?
Nah, Jacob.
Jacob actually sent me a message last night. I think Jacob, I don't know. Last time I heard from him, he said he was trading a small account. I'm not too sure what he's up to now. I hope he's doing good. And usually when people take breaks like this, though, it's usually not that good of a sign. But hopefully it's a break for the better.
All morning. Jacob been here all morning.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully it's a break for the better. Oh, Jacob was here? Oh, I'm tripping. I didn't see him. I was talking to him last night though through DMs, but
That was my way
yeah,
of saying I blew my
we
account.
need a Jacob update. It's been 2 months now.
Just say you got buy stops. I'm sure he'll appear.
Wake his ass up.
Our chat got buy stops here above the range. MM, what up? Who the fuck is MM? That's the last time we heard from him. Are there any traders on the earn this community that you keep up with? I'm in the loop. I'm in the loop. I know what's going on in the industry. I just stay quiet though. It's not my business. But I do follow traders. I do see what's up all the time. I analyze. But yeah, no, I don't yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Derek is. Chat, if nothing happens here in about 10 minutes, I'm calling it a day. If you don't close above 2021 by 10:15, I am gonna call it a day and call it a week and call it a Friday, and we'll move on into Monday.
All right, 8 minutes for the Swirtle.
Yeah. Or can I still flipper too? I'm looking at. If it does flip, then that's fine. I think they kind of reflips bearish. And there, I think the daily count will create a steeper top wick too. So if it does floor flip, then you might see it come back down to the bottom of the range. Call it a quarter. It's May, right?
A little early.
All right, we'll be back in July.
We'll be back for the in-person.
Just because he said so.
Yeah, no, we'll be streaming until 7:45 news today. Yeah, USD news at 7:45. There's some lots of volatility there at that time for sure.
Oh, you know how I was saying I was using CoinX as my broker? I finally switched to Blueberry,
Oh yeah.
and the spreads are ridiculously better.
What was the spreads on CoinX?
Like at least 4.5 pips.
Oh hell no, bro. At that point, you might as well just ditch scalping. Yeah, no, it's that's like that's all right. Chat moves. That's a break even here. What do you mean? I'm only 2 pips in profit.
A picture of your terminal to CoinX.
4 pips? Yeah. Are you? No, I think 4 pips though. Is that a standard account?
I'm
that
not too sure.
ECN?
It's just always bounces from at least 4.5 to like 6, 7
Oh
pips.
my god.
Jesus Christ.
It's not great.
Yeah, no, that's nearly impossible to scalp with. If you're trying to wave trade at least.
Finally on BlueberryMarkets.
Yeah,
It's so much
Blueberry-
better. You know
Blueberry
where you
is,
have
like,
the
tight.
red line on your MT5 where it shows where you get like the asking price.
Yeah, like,
It's
look
so
at this.
close to the line. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, it's just right on. Blueberry is amazing, bro. I love Blueberry. Good broker.
Yeah.
Good broker, man. Not a lot of
The
brokers.
office is down the road from me.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
So if anything
Yeah.
happens, you know, I'm gonna hit
Something
you up.
happens, yo.
I'm gonna hit you up. If anything happens, I gotta hit you up.
I'll go sort them out.
Or walk down to the offices and be like, yo, that's my man.
I'm here for Dawn.
Got slipped today. Come out.
Yeah, Elvis, you're asking about the gold coin earlier. Yo, so as long as you register a trade,
Yeah,
with
so
the
I'm
link,
in
with
now
the
for
link,
it.
as long as you register a trade, you can get the ounce of gold. It's literally an ounce of gold minted in Australia. So
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with them. It's just they're giving it away. So
It's got a kangaroo, I think, on it.
yeah, it's kind of fire. So
Yeah.
I want to win one too. If I win one,
Same.
I'll give it away on stream, obviously. But
I think there's going to be quite a few entries. You can get another entry. I talked to them literally just now. They have
damn,
like
you
webinars
invested.
going on. So if you enter those as well, you can get like a second entry for a chance to win.
oh, I ain't know that myself. Interesting.
Do you still get entered if you've already had an account with them?
No, I think you gotta play
Nah,
some new
has to be
trade.
new.
You gotta be a new active member.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
Scam.
cool. It's like we trade gold, so like. Makes
Yeah.
sense. You guys probably want to see, and it's like 2,000. It's like what, $2,000 USD?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. What's your pip spread on? 1.2 pips on gold. To qualify for gold coin, any account is fine. It's direct or standard. Dun, 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 dun,
And you just have to place a trade, like it doesn't even have to be a winning trade.
Yeah, just place a trade. Any trade. That'll be
So
active.
not only that,
Pop a
then-
0.01, that's it.
Well, I'm pretty
That's literally what I
sure
did.
they also, depending on how much you deposit, they'll also give you like your first trade risk free.
Oh yeah.
So even if you lose it, you're still, you get the money back and you're entered.
Top 100 lot.
You could do that. And yeah, you also get your first trade refunded if you use the link, yeah. On Blueberry. These offer a lot of stuff. Down it goes. Yeah, it's coming down here. Forward candle looks like it may flip bearish here. The flip, there could be potential for sells later on, chat. If you do end up flipping on the 4, I think at that point it'll look something like this. It'll be below 2013. And you can say, okay, well, looks like you have respected the strong resistance here to the left, and that's the reason why it didn't close above. And then I think the daily candle also reflips bearish after creating a steeper wick, because I think earlier on in the day the 4-hour high was only like 2017, which is right around here, and now it's up here, right? So go back on the daily. That's a steep top wick you created. That most recent resistance, right? You tapped into this range here to the left. So this is where you're rejecting off of. You can kind of anticipate sells as the 4 count flips bearish. Below, let's see, 4 flip is right here at 2011. So if flips bearish, you're assuming that what's going to happen is you're going to look at something like this, right? Just the 4 top wick, and you're back into this range here basically. So sells could be a thing a little later in the day, though. I'll say maybe like in the next 4 or 5 an hour, maybe a 30-minute candle. Yeah, like an hour to set up, because you need to break below, then you need an extra range, right? If anything, I'll call it in the channel, but yeah, you break below like 2010 or even maybe 2013. 2013, you got range coming down towards like 2008, but I'm gonna need a closure below. And this is why I'm saying it might take a long time, because you need a closure below here first, right? And you can get that on this next 5 for all I know, but then you need to set up, you need to form a range. So if you get a resistance here like this formed, you then form a mini range from here to here, and it might hover here for a while, but once it closes below that support, then great, we'll take a sells back below. Once it breaks below, then we'll take our sells coming there down towards the test the lows, because if you're anticipating the forward candle to break the lows and drive down, then you can also anticipate that as you break below 2013 and form that range, you would drive down all the way too with the 4-hour candle, so you can have a runner based off the 4-hour time frame coming down to retest 2006. And it's a pretty decent range. It's like a 60 pip range coming down. If you want to as well, you can leave runners for the daily, but like chances of us coming all the way down to 1980 on a daily is, I don't know, maybe might get some unexpected volume, but yeah, it won't be for at least another 4, like 11, like near 11 or 10 for the 5, I'll say, for positions next. So but yeah, the buys play out into our analysis as well. You know, we had a decoy TP at 2026. Target was roughly like 2021. We had a resistance there, and yeah, so that played out. Now let's see if the sells could form for us to get sells, but I probably won't be on stream, chat. I'm gonna do a wordle here probably, call it a weekend, and if anything, I'll call it in the single channel a little later. But yeah, if you guys had a good week, man, enjoy your profits, enjoy your weekly earnings. Learn to appreciate them. Maybe make a small withdrawal. Go buy yourself a bag of chips, a bag of candy, some steaks, something, and pay yourself off for that, because that was, you know, some people, you need to get used to the fact that you need to get rewarded for your earnings, you know, or else it'll never feel real. You need to, I think Tori made a post about it. It was a pretty good post. He said how sometimes you just need to spend money or spend some of your profits to appreciate the fact that this is from FX, right? So go buy yourself whatever. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. If you want to go crazy, you can, right? I know some people have those big withdrawals coming in. I've seen them. He's told me that. But yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. If you don't want to, just buy yourself something small and just make it feel real, right? And enjoy that during the weekend, and then come back on Monday, fresh mindset. I might do a simulation, likely this weekend. Hopefully at least win today, so my mood will be a little better. But yeah, chat, that's it. All right, we're still trading. Make sure you have a stop loss. Make sure you use protection. I love you guys. Thank you. Leave a like, sub to the channel if you guys are new. And thanks for 2.9 today. We broke all-time highs. Well, the second all-time highs. Not all-time highs, but the second all-time highs. 2.9. We have 900 likes right now. If we can get to at least 1,000, 1,100, that'll be amazing, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna play a Wordo. I might come back to the charts, but if I come back, there's nothing, then it's just gonna be a day. All right. Let's see. Wordle. What is this? Trade. Whack.
Cool. Snack.
Snack.
Snacks.
Quack.
No.
Snacks.
Snack.
Nice. W, man. One thing that's guaranteed every day is volume from news and a word will win. The Balkan Fury. Ooh, keyboard.
Lamp. Flight.
Flight.
Paper. Fire.
Feather.
Color.
Fire.
What's light? Fire? There's always
Stove.
light at the end of the tunnel.
Stove.
Heat. Light. Why is
Power.
fire so far? 300.
Sun.
Electricity. Power.
Fuel.
Energy.
Nice.
W. Fear, love.
Open.
Lead. L-E-A-D. Is load a word?
Yeah, load. But then what's next? Love.
We're stuck here.
What you got, Kieran? What you cooking up?
Thinking about if you can change the last letter first.
That's what you're cooking up?
Yeah. Feet. So like, I don't even know, honestly. Blanking this morning.
Feet.
Oh wait.
Meat. Fear. Okay, feet. Meat.
Moat. M-O-A-T.
What the hell's a moat?
Like
Body of water.
yeah, like yeah,
Like what?
like a little like pond, not pond, but like a ring of water around a castle, basically.
Oh, okay. I used to make that in Minecraft.
I was about to say that.
I used to make that in Minecraft all the time. I used to make like a sandcastle.
You put the lava in it.
Well, not in creative mode though. I did it in real mode, in survival mode. I had to make the glass, then make the sand, get the sand, make the glass, everything. You learn a lot on Minecraft. I'm lost there, man. Oh, let's go.
Wait.
Moan loan.
I think we were on the right track with Lear.
Yeah, because it goes back to L.
Yeah. And then do lead.
AE, like what goes here? LOV.
You could do after lead, do load. And then Lord. Lore. Love.
I mean, what much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm guessing right now it's me Canada. Watch. Worldo. That ain't Canada. What is this? This looks like that thing. What's that one? Looks like a little alligator chat, no?
I was thinking a hermit crab, is it? Or
A little alligator. Did I see it? Or am I just tripping? Little spikes up here. Eyes. Where is this? Caribbeans?
Madagascar. I have no
See-
idea.
Carlo, where is this? Aren't you good with physics?
Wrong person, buddy.
Wrong person? You don't know your
Bulgaria.
Yo, we're far. Yo, where is this? Yo, which I might.
Try Bulgaria.
Yo, what's that one that starts with crypto? Something like. Oh. Oh, there was one that starts with crypto. See, bro. Oh, damn.
That's winning.
Come on. Okay, chat. Just like that, we're back on the charts. Waiting for this resist. Wow, it came down, created resistance here too. So yeah, we might get a position in about 20 minutes here, chat. But I'm about to be off stream in the channel because I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna go hunt. I'm gonna go scalp tickets. Usually I do at the streams on game days. I scalp tickets. So I find the best prices at the best time for the release game. Same analysis though. Alright, yo, chat. Peace out, man. Love you guys. Thank you for being here, supporting the streams every day. Everybody that came by, everybody that in the Zoom, everybody today.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, thanks for coming by today, man. I'll see you guys on Monday morning or the weekend. If you guys come to the simulation, are you guys coming or not? Or
Yeah, I'll probably be
Yeah, it depends what day.
Depends what day, right? Yeah, let you guys know a time, like maybe tomorrow. Let you guys know what time. Alright.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, later guys. Get easy, everybody.
Peace and
Laters,
love.
laters.
Later.
Peace.
Where'd Wix go? Peace out, Wix.
Eating his pineapple. Or in the Waffle House.
He's
I
taking
know.
a Taking a shit. Peace out, everybody. Later, chat. Barzo, Martin, Can, Donnie, Can, Poop, I Quick, Jay Good, Min, Farzo, Robbie, Wade, Martin, Robert, Trading MK, Finesse Child, Bougie, Con, Finesse Child, Jimmy Blue Eyes, SK. Later. Vince FX. Later, bro. Now I get the names. Daniel, John, Lepika, Follow, Eugene, or you Junior 2, J Carey, a man like me. What up, man? Audio, Circle, Rico, Mango. Drop a like if I mention your name. Bet. Axel. Shed. Axel. Dream Gaming. C. Leah. Jacobo. Sazon. Dill. Later, everybody. Anthony. Peter. Bowser, Pmi, Anthony, Carlo, Ghosty, Green, Janez, Trainer D, MoFX. Yeah, these are the real ones out here. Out to space, Agar, Yeet and Win. Nice name, bro. Kevin. Sparlo, Yaj, Milzy, Joe, Kava, Raphael, Lucid, Poop, Tristan, Trizzy, Triz T, Chams, Omar, Ram, SB, Martin, Kenny, T-Mac, Kenny JC. Yo, chat's too quick right now. I can't read all your names. Sama, Hendrik, Asura, Cesar the Great. Cesar the Great. That's a cool name. I messed with that one. Miko, Miki. Is that how I pronounce it? Lou Crocs. All right, chat. I need to get ready for 30-minute closure. All right, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna mention everybody's name on Monday morning. I got you guys. Peace out.